okay. We're fine. We're fine. That's not what I wanted to type at all. um let's see. Oh no, I want to type this. That's what I want to type. How do I type these words? I don't know how to type. Oh, I know what it was. Now I know how to type that. There we go. I have forgotten how to type certain words in my own Discord, but I figured it out. But welcome in. Welcome in, Jet, and also, Sims, welcome in. Sim, welcome, friend. How are you? How are you feeling? Today is a good day because I got everything I needed to do today. It's done. I adulted. I got a submission done, and now I'm here. I'm telling you, today has been very busy. So we are going to be doing a lot of things. We're going to be building a little farm today in The Sims 4 for a change. But welcome in. But howdy. As I would say, howdy instead of hi. Howdy, hey, howdy, hi. Yeah, it's all good, Daphne. Enjoy your Lurky Loo. I hope you feel better, of course. I need to also finish typing this word. Ooh. Eee. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. Do. Oh, I realized that's like right there. That's wild. Oh, you meant you've been lurking. Oh, interesting. Also, Charlotte, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. And Coupon, thank you for the resub for 23 months, almost 2 years. Thank you for the continued support, friend. I greatly appreciate it. And that's all good, Timmy. Clean up after a wedding. All good. Do what you need to do. Sending you the good vibes. But I have been very good today, actually. Thank you for asking, Charlotte. I've been very busy. I recorded a Sims 2 video this morning. Well, let me just tell you. So I woke up at 8:30 this morning, got myself ready, recorded or half recorded the Sims 2 video up until like 11 a.m. Then I went to my tax appointment because tax season is coming up, so my taxes are done. Did that for about an hour and some odd minutes. Drove all the way back home. That took like 20 minutes to finish recording the same video that I recorded this morning. And then I started working on some acting commercial auditions that I got from my manager. Got those done, submitted, and out the way. And then I uploaded my Sims 2 video today, and now I'm here. So I have been everywhere today. But I have been good, but I'm just glad that it's over now. I'm glad it's over so I can now relax and stream. Oh, much better. You were feeling very off yesterday. Well, hopefully you've been drinking enough water, at least, because I've been realizing that for me, when I don't feel good, I'm not drinking enough water. I get a lot of headaches, but usual stuff. And also, Ginger Snap, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well and swell with you. Oh, I even played a little tiny bit of Stardew Valley today, so that was something that I wanted to do. I was watching Simsy earlier because I had a resub that I've been meaning to resub. But then I discovered some things in Simsy's stream that I was very excited about, but I didn't get to do it on my farm just yet. But today we are going to be working on a little farm build in The Sims 4. And we might play some Stardew, but we also might be ending stream a little bit early because my body hurts. Productive days feel good. They do. Like when you get your stuff done, you feel more accomplished. Like tomorrow I don't stream because Sundays are like usually my days off, but it feels good. I'm sleeping better mostly, but it just feels nice. Yeah. It was actually pretty okay-ish outside today. It was like 50 something degrees Fahrenheit, so it wasn't too bad. But hopefully y'all's day was pretty good though. And you're doing well. You're certainly playing The Sims 3 while you listening / watch. Good. I haven't played The Sims 3 in a hot minute actually. I kind of low-key missed that game. But at the same time I don't. Because I need to delete all of my save files because all of them I don't play anymore and they're all very buggy. Besides my Legacy challenge that I kind of want to get back into because I think we're on Gen 5 right now of that Legacy out of like, I think 10 or 11. But I need a new current household to get back into it. So we might eventually play it again soon-ish. I think the last time I played it was February 3rd or 4th? 3rd? No, 2nd or 3rd. Oh, you packed for your trip today and been rebuilding a settlement in Fallout. Very good. Packing and rebuilding. We'd love to see it. Both productive. Both productive. How long does it take to build a settlement? Also, Aqua, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well. You got 10 inches of snow. I'm so sorry. That's not fun at all. I hate the snow so much. And we were talking about the snow yesterday, actually, on stream. So it's rough. I know people in Canada are getting like snow or some like parts of snow, but stay safe out there. Stay warm because the snow would be brutal. I'm gonna make it a new town, a Midnight Hollow. Ooh, I do love Midnight Hollow. The last time I was there, I had a fairy and I think a fairy and a witch household, and I really loved that household, but then I kind of forgot which world which save file they were in, and then I accidentally deleted it, so I no longer have them. I was trying to make some type of what do you call it, some type of a hybrid family, but that didn't pan out very well, so I did not do that. Oh, before we work on our farm today, I wanted to show you the rest of the fall festival park that we've been working on for 10,000 years. I finished it off stream, which really wasn't that much left. I just had to add trees and lights and things, but I wanted to show you that I had finished it, and I'm gonna upload it to the gallery so y'all can have it. Oh, it depends on how big and how detailed the settlement. The what? Okay. Oh, is minimum like 30 minutes to an hour? Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, if you do the bare minimum. Okay, for me it would take 10 hours because I like adding too much detail to things that don't need that much detail, but I end up doing it anyway. What did I do? Oh yeah, so before, like at the end of our last stream that we had a couple of days ago for this build specifically, I end up adding in some lights, some string lights to this, so it looks a bit more brighter. And then I think I added in this bench over here. And then I added some lights around here because it was a little bit dark. And then what else did I do? Oh, I also added in this sign using Tool Mod, which I was very happy about. And then I added in another light right here because normally in this area, it is pitch black dark. So I added a light here. Oh no, I added a light right here. And then I added 2 lights over here. And then what else did I do? I think that's all I did. But you can see now it's like a lot brighter because before it's like dark, but it's better. But I like it. I like it, honestly. I'm very proud how this has come together, and I did test it. The Ferris wheel does work all the way through, so you can get in and get out however you want. Same, it works the same just like the one from high school years. It's pretty cool. Also, Cassandra, welcome in. It's good seeing you. I am doing pretty good. I was just show-offing. I was just showing off my fall festival build before I uploaded to the gallery. But I've been pretty good. Very productive. A lot of wild things I did today. Mostly acting stuff, YouTube stuff, and trying to find time to eat food. And I also did my taxes. So I now no longer have to stress out every 5 seconds. Because I really hate tax time more than anything, because that's like, I have to pay money to the government, and I don't like that, but you have to do it anyway or you go to jail. But you know, life be lifing, but that's all over with. I don't have to pay a lot, so that's good enough. Not like $3,000 or anything, which is nice. Because last year I nearly had to pay like $3,000 in taxes, which is insane, and that's too much money. Oh my gosh, I hate it. You'll work on your builds too. Very good, Dabney. I would like to see what you end up doing, because you were working on another build, I believe, for the save. It was like 2 houses on 1 lot. If you ever have it done, let me know so I can put it down. I'm kind of disappointed. Oh my goodness. Also, Calypso, enjoy your lurk. I really, really hate the gallery so much. This is the worst gallery photo I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Like, that's awful. Can I move these chairs? Oh my gosh, I can. Can I move them both? What? Oh. Click. Click. I'm moving these. I hate them so much. Did I place these myself? Because a part of me feels like I did. I can't move that. Can I move that? Oh, I can move that. I'm moving that. That needs to go right there. Thank you. Anyway, love to sew. Welcome in. It is good seeing you today. We were talking about Sims and taxes. Icky taxes. But it's good seeing you again. I hope life has been treating you very kind. Oh my gosh, I hate the gallery so much. It hurts my head. Oh my goodness, that's messy. $7,000 and you're still a student. That's rude. I'm so sorry that happened, because that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand taxes anymore. Oh, that's the wrong way. I'm just happy that I have my dad to help me with some of these things, because I have no clue what I'm doing. However, last year I had a bookkeeper, so that helped a little bit, or actually a lot, to calculate what I was spending and like and things. So it wasn't too terrible, but I hate the whole process of money. Like I literally hate spending money. I will not spend a dime on anything unless I have to. Like, I hardly ever buy any video games myself, because I have no need to buy new stuff when I'm not going to play it after so long. This tree won't move. Okay. Oh, this park looks so cool. You like building community lots? I like imagining all the activities the Sims will do. Yeah, and that's why I wanted to add in a bunch of activities so your Sims had stuff to do, like pumpkins, pumpkin carving, pumpkin picking. There's like a chess table. There's a Ferris wheel here that we have from high school years. Some stuff from cottage living about all the produce competitions, campfires, things for the kids. We got Patchy, apple picking, and then some booths over here so you can do your picnics and then your movie watching. I'm kind of I'm inspired by the Sims 3 festivals the most, just because I found them very, very fun to go to every year, or I guess every calendar year in the Sims 3. So I tried my best to like replicate that as much as possible. You'll get some back once I take out your tuition, usually like 1 or 2K. Oh, that's not too bad. I think I get some money back. My tax person said I'm supposed to get some money back, but I have no clue. So hopefully I do. I would really like some money back. So that way I feel like I'm not losing my marbles as much. Also, Bree, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Welcome on in. Happy, what's a day? Saturday. Happy Saturday. It's a good day. I think so. We are existing. I'm moving some stuff around in my save file that I'm working on with Daphne, and I really hate the gallery photo so much that I needed to use Tool to remove every single bench in this corner. I really hate this thing right here, and I can't move it because Maxis EA place it themselves, so I can't delete it. I don't like that. So hopefully it's a little bit better. No, it's still awful, but you know, you kind of get the idea. You're awful at building community lots. No, I'm bad at it too. I have a hard time trying to make community lots fun. So I try to add in everything I can think of. Libraries are hard to do, but I'm learning to add like other packs and other objects that I don't really use that often. Usually when I'm doing like rags to riches or some type of like video making sim, I always end up adding the video making station from Get Famous in all the libraries because you don't have to pay for it. So you're able to just like make videos here and there whenever you want to for free instead of having it at your home. So that's what I usually do. But today's like a little building tutorial stream. So if you have any questions about building at all, let me know. I am more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. But we're going to be building a small little farm today. I'm going to type this. Ever need a place to go to during the fall season? Well, the Brindlin Bay Fall Festival, can't spell, is in town for all of your enjoyment. I can't. Oh, wait. There are even things for the kids to do as well. Words. I don't know how to type and speak at the same time. We love financial responsibility. We really do. I'm trying to save up more money this year and next year, so that way one day when I'm like stable enough, I can buy a house. Let's be for real, nobody has an entire video making station just to make videos. Honestly, you are correct. You are correct. I wish that was the case, that you had those type of things in real life in libraries, but you don't. But welcome in, Kat. Welcome in. And also Kusa Kitten and Hemford Hen, welcome in, friends. I hope all is well and swell with you. I was just uploading my fall festival lot that we've been building for like 10,000 years. It's inspired by like the Sims 3 festivals, but mostly during fall. So I thought it'd be kind of a good way to make one for the Sims 4. Oh, you posted a build the other day. Worst galleries on an ever. I don't know. I think what I would love to see from the Sims franchise, because I know that they're gonna be updating the gallery at some point. Because if you notice from the gallery now, no one no longer has the news feed that we used to have, and also they took away like follower and following numbers from your profile. Plus, the gallery has always been like buggy all this time, so I think they're doing like a major like quality of life update at some point soon. Who knows when? But I would like to have the option to make our own gallery thumbnails, and also just have a way where if someone like steals our build, we can instantly report it, and then once we report it, it gets deleted right then and there. Because I have so many builds and so many sims where people have stolen my creations and has taken credit, and I'm like, no, 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 that's not what we're doing today. You got $100 today. Only need 180 for a Switch now. Look at that. 80 more dollars to go and you've got your Switch. But I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Sending you the good positive vibes, my friend. Oh, also Daphne, I'm switching lots. I'm going over here. I'm going to this lot instead of this lot. Actually, never mind. No, yeah, I am. I'm gonna go to this lot instead. Because I kind of like the secluded part. Because it's gonna be like a farmer's market with a farmer on the side. I was thinking, I'm like, wait, yes, and then no. Don't you just love when I like change my answer on the fly, like 2 seconds after I said yes? Question 1. Roofing a build with roofing a build with 1 or 2 tile wide bump outs. Roofing makes me stress. Also roofing a modern build. I feel like there's no way to roof a modern build unless you're using like a half gabled roof. Like for example, we're not going to build this right now, but I'm going to show you. Like you said, like a 1 or 2 tile bump out. Normally, whenever I do like something like this, I'm assuming that's what you mean, Love to Sew. Whenever I'm building houses like that, I end up doing a, what's it called? A gabled roof most of the time. And based on the orientation of my roof, what I'll do is I try to make everything centered because I don't like when things are not centered. So all of my builds end up looking the same. But if it's 2 tiles wide, I end up using the same roof and then putting it towards like the middle like that. But if I don't want it in the center of the build, I usually either put it at the end, having it connected to the same roof so it's the same like position, if that makes sense. I don't know if that helps or not, but that's what I normally do. If I have a bump out that's like 2 tiles wide or 1 tile wide, it goes the same thing. I do something like that, but I end up using like a flat square and then pressing on the ground to get this yellow grid right here. Click that, you build a ceiling. And then most of the time I end up using actually the words smooth keeper, a very small fence, and then I wrap it around. So that way I feel like it is some type of structure where I have like some type of covering. So it's not like that, but it looks like this. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's something that I normally do a lot in The Sims if I want to have covering for my porch. Also, Neon, welcome in, or Neon Max and Irish, welcome in. Also, a lot of people that I follow are listed as anonymous. Yep, that's the same thing that happens to me a lot on the gallery. So I don't know if that answers your question very well, Love to Sew, or not. Hopefully it does. But roofing, I always say start with like the smallest build and then kind of work your way around it. You would rotate. Oh, you would rotate a big roof 90 degrees and put a small roof like you did. Yeah, that's another thing I would also do as well. And Winnie, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well and swell. Oh, we are in Brindlin Bay. Brindlin Bay. The wonderful world. I love this world. It's nice and it's coastal. It came with cats and dogs. What is the gallery photo? Which way is it? Is it this way? Okay, yeah, it is that way. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. I cannot. see what I'm seeing. What rotation is it? Oh, I am in the right spot, aren't I? Unless I'm not. Delete this. Okay, no, I was. Okay. So it's this way where I have to go. I'll keep working on my roofing anytime. And if you have any other builds that you want me to look at and critique and give some pointers, let me know. Also, Willow Blossom, welcome in. Thank you for the resub for 11 months. Oh, my fan's not plugged in. It's hot in here. Hold on, friends. That's better. I no longer have to burn up. But welcome in, Willow Blossom. You kind of hate that this house is in the middle of the literal woods with no marked path leading to it. It's so weird. But the good thing that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a bunch of tool mod so that way I can make a custom path that makes sense, that will lead your Sims this way. Oh, wait. This whole time I didn't even know there was a fishing spot. Oh my, that is, oh, wait a minute. I could do something in this area using tool mod, but I don't know what. Oh, that's cool. You need to go shovel, but I'll try and come back later. All good, all good. Enjoy your shoveling. I have played through Baldur's Gate, but not all the way through. I've been kind of obsessed with like slowly playing it because I don't know how to play D&D. So I'm not the best at it, but I do try my best. I do try my best when building. Or I do my best when playing Baldur's Gate. I love Astarion as much as the next person. Astarion is the best character in Baldur's Gate. Let it be known. As we all know, iconic icon. Always. Always. I will fight thee if I have to. He's a good one. He does nothing wrong. You can't, if he, you know, bites your neck 10,000 times, that's not a bad thing. Do you all utilize community spaces lots? I'm certainly doing a marketplace in Newcrest. I sometimes do, but not all the time. I sometimes utilize community space lots for different things, but it depends on what I'm trying to build. Where is that cow thing? Because it's going to be a farmer's market / farmer's house. So it's a residential lot is what this is. Or a community garden lot in Evergreen Harbor. Oh, that's another good one. You do have a build that you would like to look, I'll redeem it. It's a funky looking modern but feasible attempt. Oh, okay. Okay. This will be what that is. We'll push this back just a tad bit more. Actually, no. There we go. It's not going to be too big of a build, but it's going to give you at least something to think about for what I'm trying to do. You need to put my fences around here. I'm going to use a lot of cottage living because it makes more sense for a farmer. I've never seen that pond either before. I feel like there's so many hidden things about The Sims 4 that I'm still discovering till this day. And I'm like, when did we get this stuff? I have literally no clue whatsoever. The Sims team likes to hide things and not tell anyone. And that makes me upsetty spaghetti. Because I wants to know. Because if I don't know what it is, I won't discover it myself. Because I'll forget how to play this game half of the time. Isn't Tool very hard to use? Not really. Well, depends on what you use Tool for. I don't do a lot of advancing like rotation or elevation or scaling. I'm not that advanced. I use the very basic stuff like moving things off of the lot and maybe rotating things 15 degrees or 30 degrees. Some people like Dr. Gluon and that one green leaf, too talented. Never could be me. You will not catch me doing that sorcery things. Because I'm like, The math is not mathing today. So I do my basic stuff and just add, you know, bits and bops. I did not expect the Asterion angle from season. Oh? What? Asterion is one of the good ones. What else would I have said? Asterion's awful? No. Asterion is a good soul. Okay. We all know this. Vampires may be shady, but they have a good heart. Your heart that they've taken from your character out from their chest. But, you know, what can we really do? What can we really do about that? I don't know. Live, laugh, love Asterion. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to shrink this in. I'm going to pull my eaves in because somehow whenever I like to build something with a half or a gabled roof, I don't like when things are pointed out over here because it looks weird and not great. So I kind of just duplicate the same roof, but then I push the eaves in by holding down my shift key, and then it shrinks one side. But if you don't hold down your shift key, it shrinks both sides, which is fine. But if you want to have more control over which side, you just hold down your shift key. It's kind of a major plus in the lovely, lovely building community of The Sims. Also, if you hold down your shift key, you can paint one side of a wall instead of the whole thing. Ooh, nope, not this. Not that. There we go. Live, laugh, love Asterion. There's so many good video game characters that I just did not know that needed to be appreciated in this world. Ooh, not this one. There we go. But friends, if you have any other questions about building, let me know. We are kind of doing like a little live building tutorial. However, I'm not the best person in the world when it comes to tutorials because I'm all over the place half of the time. But if you have any questions, there we go. I'm more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. Okay, holding down shift to only do this part. I do want to have some type of, not secondary floor, but, you know, at least, no, actually I do. I want a secondary level. So we're going to build a second level, something like this. But I don't want it to be that big, so we'll push this back a little bit more. And then we will build a little bump out right here, about 3 tile, 3 by 3. And then we'll go back upstairs and do the same thing. I might actually delete this part, but I kind of want to low-key keep it. So I will. But actually what I will do is delete the smooth fence all the way through, like so. And then put my half gabled roof right here. And then shrink the eaves down on the side. Hold down control. Put this here. I'm going to shrink both sides actually. All the way through. There we go. And then the other part that I want to have on the other side is I might do the same half gabled roof because I don't really want a back porch really on the secondary level because it looks weird and all you really see is trees if you are trying to do something like that, because all you see is trees and rocks. Where's the fun in that? I don't think there's no fun in rocks or trees unless they are bringing good wind. Okay, I'm channeling my inner Stardew Valley vibes because I'm really interested in like playing a lot more Stardew Valley as of lately since the new update. Oh, speaking of Stardew Valley, there is a new update that Concerned Ape is making where, you know how you are upgrading your tools with Clint, and the update's not out yet for the new 1.63 update. Either way, when you are upgrading your tools to Clint, you can still use you can still get things from Clint instead of having to wait like 2 or 3 days to buy like a new sword or a new hoe or whatever you might need to do, or break some geoids. So that's going to be a new thing added to Stardew Valley, and I'm very excited about that because I'm telling you, when you have like 10,000 like geoids you want to break, but Clinton says, oh, wait 2 days before I can like give you your tool and then you can break your stuff. Well, soon enough, we won't have that issue anymore. Thank you to Concerned Ape, because I'm not joking. I hate waiting 2 days. I want to break my geoids. That's all I want to do. When placing windows, what's the good order? A, Windows, B, floor plan, or C, interior design. B, floor plan. I always do floor plan first before placing my windows, so that way I know where to actually, well, it can go either way. You can do floor plan first and then interior design second and then your windows. Because like, let's say for example, you are building your kitchen and you have your counters and cabinets and everything, but you want to have like a window like above your sink. You want to make sure you want to place that there. Or if you have like a fireplace and you want to have 2 windows on both sides of the fireplace, you know where that will be placed because you'll already have done your furnishing. But a good tip though is don't do the full interior decorating. Put like placeholders first so you can kind of get your vision together. So you can put like starter couches, you know, maybe a fireplace, some counters and cabinets to kind of get an idea before fully committing. That's something that I've been trying to do more often and it's helped me tremendously. That looks very ugly, but I kind of low-key like it at the same time. Also, Strawberry, thank you for enjoy your lurk, by the way, friend. Have fun lurking away. You know, honestly, this is not that bad, but it's also not that great at the same time. Let's do another gabled roof right here. This is becoming a very big boy farm. Big boy farm. I always thought he was gonna stop after 1.5 and focus on Haunted Chocolatier. I'm actually happy though that he kind of did stop on Haunted Chocolatier to give us more updates for Stardew. But hey, the more updates the better. I ain't complaining. However, we aren't gonna get Haunted Chocolatier until I think 2025 or something like that. Because he did stop production of that game to give us 1.6, which is very kind of him. He did not have to do that. But I'm glad that he did, because the more content, the better. Because some people were getting very close to the very tail end of everything they could have already done with Stardew, including with the expanded mod. So when the world needed him, needed him most, he appeared. He's kind of like Avatar. He disappears and then reappears when we need him the most. At one point, I love it, but at the point I don't like it. I put it on this side instead. I think so. Also, Jean, happy Friday! Welcome on in, friendo. How are you doing? We are working on a little farm today, while also simultaneously doing a building tutorial. So if you have any questions about building, let me know. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. I'm just a little builder. I just build in The Sims, but I have some ideas. Also, thank you for I'm glad you like the little farm. From you and Dabney, since you are both serious builders. Whoa. I'm not a serious builder. Dabney is. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, Millie, hello. Oh, you've been playing Stardew since the update. It's so good. It's really, really good. I'm also learning to actually be more patient with fishing, because I seriously hate fishing in Stardew so much because I am impatient. But going to the little fisher event, the trout derby event that we have for like 2 days in summer, I see the value in it. I see the value, and plus you get some special rewards out of it. Ellie, enjoy your lurk. Olivia, hello. I'm happy that you're able to catch a stream today. Hope all is well with you. You were building the other day and the stove was suddenly unusable. Huh. Your daughter is also a builder, so she said move the build to another lot. When the stove work, does move objects have anything to do? It depends on what stove you were using. I personally, I haven't had that issue with stoves before. Unless you were using maybe the ones from, what's that pack called? It's not the For Rent pack. It's the one that we got those tabletop, countertop stove things from. But I personally haven't had that many issues with it. That's weird. Fishing can be fun. It's a learning process. That is also very true. I learned to actually start using the training rod instead of using like my regular one that we get from Willie. So I finally bought one. So now I can start training to get better and also get bobbers to help with more of my fishing as well. Yeah. You're terrible at sizing things, so I've never attempted building. Honestly, Jet, sizing in The Sims 4 is so wacky, or just in The Sims in general, it's very wacky. I never say try to build a real life house in The Sims 4 or in The Sims because it won't turn out the way you think. So I always kind of participate in shell challenges if you are wanting to get better at building or understand like layouts or floor plans or interior decorating, because that can give you inspiration to figure out how to be a little bit better and quicker at building. At least for me, it has helped me a lot over the years. So, but I say never build anything big. Build small. Trust me when I say this, build small. It will help you later in your life. Okay, this looks good. Was it Home Chef Hustle? I could check if I wanted to. I'm right here. Let's see. Oh, Dream Home Decorator. Those are the ones that we got the tabletop ones from. Oh, you used El Cheapo stove? Oh. I never had issues with that stove before. That's very weird. You replaced the stove, the fridge, and the counters and nothing worked until you moved it to another lot. Maybe it's like the lot itself. That's very, very strange that it wasn't working for you. That's a very strange, weird little glitch. I'll use the same. Interior crocodile acre. Wait, interior crocodile alligator. That's one of my donation alerts. But baby girl, welcome in. It's good seeing you. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. Make sure you have enough space for your Sims to move, and they can walk on half house. That is also very true. I forget about that sometimes. There we go. This looks very cute. I am going to try to make the roof the same-ish. And the more you fish, the higher your fishing skill and the bar goes up. That is very true. I only have level 2 in fishing right now in Stardew. So I'm not the best, but I'm learning to like get better and contribute to said farm, because every time that I play Stardew with a friend, I have them. I slightly suggest that they do the fishing and I do the farming, and they somehow agree. And then I end up happier. So maybe I should contribute with the fishing more. Yeah, no problem, Jed. We'll hopefully do another shell challenge at some point soon. I'm not entirely sure who has a shell challenge out right now, but yeah. Oh, another fun tip too, if you want to get better at building, is try to build something on a limited budget. Like have a sim who has a particular interior design style and has like a budget of like, 18,000 simoleons or whatever, and try to build a house out of that. It could be a square with a small 2-tile bump out with a gabled roof, and then maybe another half gabled roof right there. So there's a lot of good ways of making building easier when you start small and then kind of gradually build out more when you have enough household funds. Oh, Shella does? Oh, good. Shella Shellington III, aka Rochella, has a shell challenge out right now that you all can participate in if you want to give it a go. Oh, and guess what? The Sims also has a shell challenge out right now too. The official Sims account does. the Get Horse world? No, I'm playing in the Bark Bark Meow world. I'm being legit. That's where I'm at. Brindlin Bay. The Bark Bark Meow world. Oh my gosh, that's funny. The Bark Bark Meow. Where's my tree? I can't find it. Where's the fun tree that I like using? Oh, Sheila has this ain't Texas shell. Oh, this ain't Texas. Hold on. Where is that one tree I like to use all the time? It's not in debug, and it has to be set in fall, and it's base game. Oh, my poor little eyes are right here. There we go. Oh, you didn't see the name. Oh, you keep hearing you say Jet, and I'm like, and I realize I'm not the only one with that name. Where we have so many, you know, identical names in this chat. There's like, who is who? Who is who? I don't want that tree anymore. I want this tree. There we go. Ooh, a question. I'm about to grab some stuff from the Sims, the EA sale. I wanted to ask around before committing. Okay. What's your question? What are some packs that you're like desperately like looking for? Because I have all the packs. I know some of the chat has a few packs here and there that they can give you some recommendations. I prefer like playing and stuff that's centered around family and just family. So like parenthood, growing together, seasons, kids from stuff, toddler stuff. Those are my things. The best tip I've ever have given on building is to try to think about the sim who might live in the house and their characteristics and hobbies. Yes, I agree. Love to So think about the sim itself who might live there. It makes the building so much more easier. Like, for example, let's say the sim here that I'm building this house for, he is a farmer, or I guess they are a farmer, who wanted to move to the Bark Bark Meow world, aka Brindlin Bay, to live out their lives in the cozy country to see what they could possibly do. They love fishing, they love farming, they love cows, chickens, foxes, rabbits, birds, all types of animals across life. They have a dog named Bardo, a cat named Sheila, making up names. They're 48 years old. They went to school in Britechester for university in, I think, language and literature and some other one that I can't remember. And they moved here because it was cheap, affordable, and the good community was nice enough to give them a space to do all their farming needs. They may not have a lot of money, but they have a good heart to provide good quality crops to the local citizens of Brindlin Bay. Plus, it's a fisher town, so they kind of occasionally have like this fisher pond over here. They go get their fish, sell it, grill it, make food out of it, and call it a day. Also, Kira, welcome in. It's good seeing you. And also, Lena, welcome in. Where can you find the official Sims challenge? If you go on the gallery, if you just type in Maxes, it shows up, but also the link is in the chat as well that my mod Dabney had put in. You have your eye on 3 EPs that I don't have. Snowy Escape, I Live in Horse Ranch. Well, we just completed kind of the main part of Horse Ranch. Not Horse Ranch, but the main part of Snowy Escape, which was the mountain climbing excursion, which I did like doing. Takes a bit of time, but it was worth it. But not like a hard seller, like get it. Island Living, haven't fully experienced all the way through, even though I've had it for so long. I haven't tried out the career that came with it, which is like the main premise of keeping the island clean and happy. Mermaids need a little bit of working, in my opinion. Cass and Build and Buy are really cool. Out of all 3 of those, I would say you probably would have more fun with Horse Ranch, because there's like more gameplay with the horses, the gigs you get out of them. Build and Buy and Cass are really fun. The townies are pretty cool. There's a now cowpoke dance. So I feel like out of all of them, it would be Horse Ranch. That's my opinion, though. Egtart, thank you so much for redeeming that Spring Elite role, by the way, in Discord, and thank you, Dabney, for helping. The Bark Meow World. That's how we will associate Brundlin Bay now. Bark Meow World. It's no longer Brundlin Bay. Bark Meow. New friend. Speaking of Discord, I'm making some new adjustments to it that I want to do at some point soon. But I just gotta let my mods know about what I'm gonna do with it, so they're fully aware of what's gonna happen when it changes. I kind of like this the way it is. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, you got Cottage Living on The Sims, and you already love the chickens. I do love Cottage Living. Cottage Living is actually pretty nice. I like the world. It's very cozy and comforting. The Sims are pretty cool. Thomas, however, wild. He's a wild Sim, but he is one of the good ones, I will say, that needs some help. I'm gonna move this over here. There we go. So many packs have great things, which even is right. It depends on what you like to do. Yeah, and like the thing at the end of the day, yeah, it depends on like what you want to do in The Sims or what you've been doing as of lately. So I say my opinion is just my thing, but you can do what you want to do. Okay, I want to have an opening here, there, and then over here. Egtart, hello, welcome in. It's good seeing you. You mainly go Snowy Escape for the decor as a more of a builder. Snowy Escape does have some good build and buy. I don't get me wrong, everything matches. And that's a major plus. When things match, I'm here for it. Yeah. If you love building, Snowy Escape is the one. If you love gameplay, Horse Ranch. If you love Cass and occults, the Mermaid Pack, H2O. Just add water. I will definitely be asking you for help for sure, Dabney, because I have a lot of things I need to go through. Oh, I do love Snowy Escape for the windows. I agree on that. And enjoy your lurk, Egtart. If they do another pack refresh, I would love for them to either get to work on living so the occults could get updated. I've always said that I've always wanted to have an update on Get to Work because of the careers. Like, that's probably one of my most favorite packs out of all of them, because 3 interactive careers, even though it can get repetitive over time, I still like the idea that you can go to work with your Sims and have like true involvement of what they're doing each day. Plus you get the retail system, making your own retail store, so like that's a major plus. And I guess also aliens too, so there's that. If not like Get to Work or Item Living, it probably would be well, there is only 2. The other ones have a skill tree. Oh, you do a mix of gameplay, cast, and building. I say for cast, I got more for CCs, so it's mostly gameplay and building packs. Then a Horse Ranch. Horse Ranch then. Go. Am I recording this? I am. I always gotta make sure I'm recording before I lose my marbles. But I am recording, which is nice. I'm getting better at actually recording and then editing it and then uploading it like a couple of days after. So the Festival Grounds is coming up soon next week. Okay. So we escape build and buy matches. Yes, but not overly matchy. And that is why I like it. I was so excited that we could put stuff under the cabinets. No, counters. I really loved that. Having that option was a blessing. Everything matched, but not too over matchy. It was worth it. It was a must buy for me because of that. Plus it added in new cultures and new foods and new clothing. So like that made another major plus by adding in more stuff. So a win-win all around, I always say. Where is the ground ones? Where are... Oh, no, they're up here because they are very cheap. Yes. If they refresh some of the base game hairs, I would be thrilled. Oh, same. I actually would love for them to refresh base game and giving us more, I think more braids, possibly short hair. People do want to see long hair in The Sims. I'm like, I'm okay with that because we already have so many. I think short hairs would be pretty cool to see. Do it. Oh, by the way, if you all press F5 on your keyboard, it'll go quarter tile instead of whole tile, or I guess technically half tile. Let me put on the grid to show you. So you know how originally in The Sims we have like this little 4 grid here? By default, it goes by like half tile, F5, quarter tile. So you can kind of like inch it, which I think is pretty nice. It helps a lot with like placing things precisely. Your preference. What are the platforms we got? Oh, are the platforms still glitchy? I haven't played with platforms in a while. I'm scared of them. I'm also scared of terrain tools as well. Terrain tools scare me. Better guy clothes? Yes. I would love better guy clothes as well. Because that would be nice. Because having more of that would be perfect, because then you can have it dress it for any sim. Like if they made more guy clothing and it made it gender neutral, be even better. There we go. What about game packs? Options on for Dino, Parenthood, but 2, My Wedding Stories. We're leaning towards Dino and Parenthood. You know Dino is buggy, but there's a mod that fixes that, so you're not concerned. Yeah, I would honestly say Dino and Parenthood are my 2 favorites because this is like my opinion. I love family gameplay. Even though I don't go out a lot in The Sims for dinner things, it's because I'm an introvert, so are my Sims. But if I wasn't such an introvert, I would have my Sims travel out more to restaurants or make their own restaurant and do whatever they want to do with it. I've learned that over time, it's gotten better through patch updates. And then of course with Carl's Dine Out mod has made it tremendously better. So Dino and Parenthood, with Parenthood, you can parent your kids. You can teach them how to say please and thank you. You can ground them, put them in time out. You also have the option to, what's it called? Well, you get the, it's not the likes and dislikes, but it's the character values. The character values you get from Parenthood help a lot when they get older. Especially if you have seasons attached with Parenthood, having them join the after school activities from the Scout one from Seasons also helps with responsibility. It's kind of nice. So like you could do no wrong with either of those. But 2 is very underrated. I don't really go to Patu that often because it doesn't fit The Sims at all. But I will say though, Patu has great build and buy and great cast. I just don't go to the world that often. So yeah, it depends. Not for me, it's Batu all the way. Dabney, do you have a tattoo called Batu? Because I think you should get one. You're pretty set on Parenthood since you're doing some legacy challenge, but if I were to pick another 2 options, ooh. For me, it's Dine Out. That's just me. Oh, you've seen there's some really good neat stuff in Batu, but overall, I don't know if I'm willing to get it since it's so niche. That is tough. That is tough because it does have good build and buy. That's the hard part. But the world is nice to go to every once in a while because you don't have to pay money to go there. You can stay there as long as you want. That's the good part. It's free, but it's very niche. Now, I love me some Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but The Sims was like, what is that? But it's good for people who do like Batu and Star Wars, so I'm not like saying, ooh, ew, icky. That's just me. Speaking of seasons, you kicked over the gnome and got a love some millions. What? Whenever I kick over the gnomes, I get electrocuted. Please? Share your game with me. When I kick over them, I get bad luck. Oh my gosh. Your game's better than mine. You love to look at platforms and other people's build, but your Sims always get super slowed down whenever they have to walk on and off the platform. If they take their shoes off too, it's even slower. That's very interesting. I think the only time I've ever done a platform all the way through was for a sunken living room or a sunken kitchen or a raised kitchen or a raised living room. But that's all I've ever done with it. But nothing like too advanced. It's usually like one platform down instead of like 10. You haven't ever actually done any Batuu gameplay, but you love to build and buy? I've only ever done Batuu gameplay maybe like a few times, and I did complete it on, was it April Fool's Day or no? It was recently that I did my Batuu gameplay, and I have the VOD on YouTube. It was very long. It took me 4 hours to complete the whole Batuu journey. But it was actually pretty interesting, very surprising, the things that I did not know existed until I looked more into it. That is a lot. Nope. Where are my mushrooms? Here they are. Must be gnomes pick and choose their battles. Honestly, yes. The thing to remember is every single pack and kit fits into a certain niche. That is also very true, and they're not meant for everyone. And then there's me, the completionist who must have everything. But only plays like four out of the 10 packs that we have in The Sims. And then there's me. I do need to do another ranking type of video or stream where I rank all the Sims packs together. Because we have so many, and we're getting close to like 80 packs in The Sims 4. So I think it's a matter of time to start doing one before we get the new kits soon. You'll definitely do the 3 EPs and the GPs. It'll probably be Parenthood and Dine Out now. I feel neurotic for my DLC buying process. But I've had my eye on some stuff packs. Oh. And that's totally okay. You do apologize because I have... I got like a whole process with DLC selection. No, you're fine. I also too have a big like long process of like DLC selection. Sometimes like there's so many packs that we get in The Sims 4. You gotta choose what's right for you at the end of the day, and it's rough because like you want everything, but you don't want everything. Plus, you don't want to break your bank at the same time. So that's valid. And if you end up buying any packs at all during the sale, I do have a creator code that you all can use. It's just Spring Sim, same as my Twitch name. It's not like a discount code. It's more as like a support the creator code where I get 5%. Or no, right now during the sale, it's 7% of each sale. But after the sale is over, it goes back down to 5%. So if you end up using it, I would greatly appreciate it because you do support me as a creator. But if you don't use it, that's totally fine. You can use somebody else's who also has one. I know my friend The Awful Gamer has one. Simsy has one. A few of my other friends have one too. James Turner, Deli has some. Zarela has one. D Sims has one. There's a lot of creators out there that have one. So I'm just like naming a few on top of my head that I know. But yeah. Last year in The Sims was like the year of family gameplay. Oh, that's what I loved. We got Growing Together, I think high school years, and then some other pack that I can't remember. But I hope this will be the year of hobbies. I would love ballet. I would also love an update on like occults at some point, like maybe ghosts. Ghosts would be really cool to have as an update or something. The game is very expensive. When I bought The Sims 4 back in the olden days of life, which was 2013 or something like that, when I pre-ordered it technically back then, I think I paid $80 for the base game. but it's because I bought the premium edition instead of like the deluxe edition like most people have right now. I just wanted more stuff, so I paid more. I used my entire paycheck that day because I wanted everything that it had to offer. But I didn't have $100 back then to get the collector's edition where I got the Plumb Bob USB that lights up. So I was like, I'll just spend $80 and get this instead. It's fine. Also, B. Chris, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well and swell. Oh, someone said 74 plus, counting all kits and things. Yeah, when you count literally everything, mine says like 80 something. Because I have the digital content. So when you count like the digital content, of course, it's like it adds more. But that does make sense. Like almost like 100 if you include everything. Nifty knitting, kids room stuff, bowling, or movie hangout. If I were to pick two of those that could replace one game pack I chose, would there be two that stand out in selection? Ooh, nifty knitting. Nifty knitting slaps hard. I am not joking. That's probably the best stuff pack. One, because you can have all your Sims knit. From kids to elders can knit, which is very nice. Flopsy is a wonderful system. No matter what you do, painting, knitting, other things that I can't remember, but it's so helpful. Flopsy is the best. You earn so much money. The higher the value of your craftable thing, the better money, the more money you get. At one point, my sim made a masterpiece painting that was, I think, 1,000 something simoleons. Someone bought it on Flopsy for like 5,000 or more. And I was flabbergasted because my sim was broke. But it helped tremendously. Oh yeah, nifty knitting, 100%. But then the other one though, I don't know. It's tied between kids room stuff and bowling. Because the only thing that comes with movie hangout stuff is like the movie hangout screen, which is nice, but it's not worthy like get it. But I think you would have more fun with like bowling night stuff and nifty knitting. I'm catching up on chat a little bit. You want an update on the to make financials harder in The Sims 4? Like harder to earn money? Yeah, I would like that. I was playing The Sims 2 earlier today, and I was like, oh, I forgot how hard it is to make money in The Sims 4 or in The Sims 2, because you would earn like 20 or like $100 a day in The Sims 2 versus in The Sims 4, you get $100 per hour based on what career you're in. I'm like, oh my gosh, help. What's my go-to dirt terrain? Ooh. It's tied between Smarter Starter Soil. Well, yeah, Smarter Starter Soil is my go-to. And then I also love Muddy Mud are like my go-tos that I tend to use a lot. And then sometimes I end up using the Garden Bed Lamb. I assume that's how you say it. So it's like 3 of those. But I tend to like mix and match a lot to kind of give it that real dirt look. Would anyone say kitchen stuff is a must for gameplay? Yeah, because it comes with void critters. It comes with the void critter object. But I kind of like it though. It makes the kids' rooms fun, like personalized more. But it's not like tons and tons of gameplay. I think kids room stuff came with the void critters, and then what's the other one? Did that come with the puppet thing, Majigger? Yeah, puppet show. Those are the only 2 things that I actually like from kids room stuff, but everything else is like not a do or die. But it is nice to have to make the kids' rooms more personalized, especially if you end up making like libraries or museums or whatever it is for like kids to do outside of their home. It is kind of nice to have. There we go. Oh, thank you so much, Sky, and like the farm, and also Mellow, welcome in. Speaking of packs, we would love to see. I dream about sewing and or tailoring skill. Yes, I've actually been wanting to have a sewing skill for 10,000 years because I like the idea of sewing in The Sims. So we had one in The Sims 2, and it was talent badges that you would have to get. The higher your talent badge, the better things you could craft, like curtains or clothing or pot holders or toys and stuff like that. So it was really cool to have. Did I miss anything in chat? I don't think I did. The olden days, sweet summer child. Okay. It's coming along pretty well. I'm getting like my little bare basics. I spend a lot of my time on terrain painting and landscaping more than interior design because I find it more enjoyable. I think I read everything. I don't know. Oh, yes, harder to earn money, but maybe also update the plot fees, electricity, water. Okay, yeah. Then if they were gonna make money harder, I think they would also update that system as well. I do like how detailed the bills look. They look a lot better now. So there is some good benefit out of that. So I would like to see a way where it is a little bit harder to earn more money, where it's like not too easy. Because as much as I love the easy life in The Sims 4, I want chaos. You do love the pine terrain paint that came with the werewolf. Oh, that's another good terrain paint. Where'd it go? Not that one. It's this one. Oh, the grass one. Ooh. See, the other one I really love is the one that we got from the Horse Ranch pack, the Yeehaw pack. I love the grass. The grass is very, very nice. Like each pack that we usually get, we always get some type of new dirt or grass or whatever, and it's just so good. So good. Now that's making it tough for you to choose between kids' room and bowling. If I had to really, really, really choose, it would probably just be bowling night stuff. If I really had to choose, it would be that one. Yeah. If I really had to choose, like, yeah, that one. An active fashion career would be fun. We kind of sort of have that, but not really. The stylish influencer career, we have that, but an actual fashion designer where we design clothing would be really cool. And in a way, we kind of have that also too. The freelancer career, and if you have Get Famous and your sim is a 5-star celebrity, they can make their own clothing brand, and whatever your sims are wearing, those other sims will wear what your sim is wearing. So in a way, we kind of do, but kind of don't. But a full-fledged fashion designer career would be nice. A hairdresser would be very cool to see. That's few cast and built by. They're very mid-century modern. Yep. That's how I would describe that. Just what Daphne said. Very mid-century modern 70s style, which I do love that style more than anything. I love me some mid-century modern. Yeah, so we are going to be playing Among Us at some point soon. We're contemplating on a few dates. It's tied between April Fool's Day or towards the end of this month, but nothing has been confirmed all the way through. But it looks like we might play on April 1st for Among Us, because we are thinking that they might announce another April Fool's update at some point, but we don't know. Oh, you're an art school person too, so yeah. I went to school for art school, or I went to art school too. Kind of. I went and got a degree in interactive digital media. UI UX design. That was my degree. That's what I paid money for. Oh wait, where is those little things? I think they're from Cottage Living. I'm pretty sure. I think so. I think so. Oh, yeah, kind of. Yeah. It's pretty cool. April Fool's Day is a great day for Among Us. It really is. I would hope that we end up having a April Fool's update for Among Us. And even though if we don't, we still have the mods that we've been using like we did last time. Me being the jester was the best thing in the entire world because I had no clue what I was doing at all. I never got to play the horse mode because I was filming a movie. So I didn't get to attend that sadly enough, but hopefully this time I'll be able to. I don't have anything going on during April Fool's, thank goodness. Imagine if I did. Sad. You loved the Yeehaw Among Us last year. I was watching all the VODs actually, and they were quite funny. We honestly get the best clips out of Among Us, I will say. Quite a highlight of my life. Good laughs, good yeehaw, good everything. Can you imagine the horse in the new map? I probably would die because the new map is insane. But also knowing if we had horses just lying around just running, be chaos. Literal chaos would unfold. Tears will be rolling down my face every 5 seconds. UI UX design wasn't a dedicated thing when we were in college, but I do appreciate the implication that we don't actually use the skill we paid for. Yep. I mean, honestly, I really did not even need this degree to begin with. They said, oh, to get a real job, you need a degree. You need to do all these different things. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. I'll go get a degree. So I got my degree, and now here I am, not using my degree. Well, I am technically using my degree every single day. I'm a YouTuber, I'm a streamer, I'm a social media manager, I'm an editor, I'm a consultant. I'm doing like 10,000 jobs all at once. So I'm using more than my degree than an axe for. So I have like 10 different hats on at once, but it's not too bad. Art school specializing in cartooning, graphic art. Oh, okay. At one point I wanted to be some type of like artist, but I realized I'm not that good at making art. So I left it to the professionals to do it instead of me, because I would have been looking like a fool if I played or if I end up doing some animation type work. Let's see. I want to put one of these things. Oh, another thing that I recommend you all practice with building is trying to use debug. I know debug can be very intimidating to a lot of people, but I would say debug really, really does help transform a build a lot. And this was said earlier in chat by Love to Sell, but I want to reiterate it again. Something that I usually do a lot in The Sims when I'm trying to build something specifically for a sim, I try to think about who are they really? Do they have a general backstory? Like, did they go to college? Did they move from one city to the next city? Did they have a lot of money or no money? Do they have any relatives in town? What are some like their likes and dislikes? Do they love a particular color? Do they love a particular activity? How old is the sim? Like, there's a lot of factors that go into like my building that I try to think about. And I always say I clutter with the purpose. I'm trying to look for my flower. You all know, well, some of you all know, here it is. I was like, I'm trying to find a particular flower that I like to use a lot and I can't find it. I found it. Anyway. So, there we go. Takes me a minute to get there. Now I'm looking for the other flower that I'm trying to use that I really love using a lot, and I can't seem to find it. It's the low, no, it's not called that. The low line yellow flower. It's the one from base game. That's not it. Oh no, here it is. I found it. Specifically speaking, I wonder how many people use their bachelor degree. I feel like a lot of people do, but not all of it. Like they might use some of their degree, but not all of it. Like I'm not out here making websites. I don't do that stuff. I thought I could. Mm-mm. So I'm not using all of my degree, but just some of it, bits and pieces here and there. And I mean, I don't mind if like people ask me like if they haven't I like any need help for a certain thing. Like the amount of surveys I fill out for UI UX things for like, you know, Adobe stuff and then random companies, like I fill out so many surveys. I'm in so many focus groups. It's not even funny about UI UX and graphic design, color theory, because I know what I like and I know what it's like from a different point of view. Like there's websites out there that can help you determine if your website is user friendly for people who are like colorblind or people who just like different types of accessibility features that you may not have been aware of for your website. For me, I'm still working on mine because I know my website is not accessibility friendly because the way I worked it was not right. So I'm working on that. But it's like extremely helpful when people consider other people's like disabilities in mind before making a website. You are the person that gave me that tip. Hey, you said it in chat though, love to sew. But I love giving helpful tips where needed, especially with building and landscaping. I will say landscaping's my favorite thing I like to do a lot. I end up using the same flowers and shrubbery time and time again, but the one thing that has helped me is always sizing things down or up by like one notch, so that way it looks slightly different from the viewer's eye. But it depends on the type of flower and things like that. And debug has some really good things, even though debug flowers and things are not affected by the weather, it still looks nice either way. Like these right here will not be affected by the fall. They'll always look like this no matter what. However, these flowers will change, especially in fall. You legitimately could not use debug before Better Build and Buy. Your mouse wheel is broken. So until I could find an organized debug, going to debug was not doable at all. I was so scared to use debug because I didn't know what it was used for. It looked very scary. There was too many things in there to begin with, so I didn't use it that much. But now I'm like, ooh, this looks fun. I'm gonna keep adding more and more and more. And then I'm here all day just using debug stuff. But it looks nice at the end of the day. Looks very personalized. Oh, you have a set of my stickers and you love them. So don't put your skills down. Granted, I haven't stuck them on anything, but that's because my own anxiety around the permanence of stickers. No, I agree. And I'm glad you love my stickers. I did design all those stickers by myself. So that's what I did. But I'm glad you like them. I try. I need to get back into digital art again. Like, I'm very surprised that I haven't been working on my coloring book for my second one. I need to at some point, but ooh, I'm busy. But thank you. It's often more abstract than your degree program will lead you to believe, but they do. True. Colorblind friendliness is your recent passion of yours, and I've been in the graphic design industry for over 10 years. Never stopped learning. Exactly. Like for me, I love learning more than anything. When I learn a new skill that I was not aware of, I get excited because then I'm like overly obsessing over it, where I want to make it better for everyone. So it's so cool. I don't like school, but I love learning at my own pace. I would like to learn at my own pace, not at the expense of the school saying complete this in 2 days and submit it at 11:59:59. Now that's something I'm not going to do because I don't want to go down that route ever again. No. We used that tip the other day building a home for an X-File. Oh, for X-File agent Donna Scully. Ooh, your favorite build ever. Well, I'm glad. I assume you used a lot of the Get to Work for the detective career and a lot of the stuff from what's another good pack that could tie very well with it? Well, I feel like there's a lot of Get to Work. And maybe like some other packs here and there for like occults. But who really knows? Mushrooms, pumpkins, what is the difference? Oh well. I'll just place them down, it's fine. There we go. Tell me more. Education is actually really, really good. But sometimes the way we formalize it is unfortunate, true. Also, by the way, an ad's about to play in like 25 seconds. I did not see that until just now. So if you get hit with an ad, I do apologize. If you do, I will actually save my game while I'm at like right here. I can get that done. Also, how is it already 7:30? Wait a minute. What is... I don't know what that is. I don't know what I just... What did I read? Okay. That's new. I do... Oh, you like to think if you won a lottery, I would go back to school for fun. The deadlines and things stress me out. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. No, I agree. I don't like the deadlines because they were very stressing me out a lot. I did, however, go to school for fun. I think 2 years ago, just because I was bored. I was literally bored out of my mind. Did not know what to do. Did not know where to go. I just like, I'm bored. I'm gonna go back to school. So I got a certificate in digital marketing. So I have an associate's degree in graphic communications, a bachelor's in interactive digital media, and a certificate in digital marketing. I was bored. Also, welcome back, Dabney. The build was all base game for Donna Scully. Oh, then you, my friend, are talented. Base game only build is some hard work, but you got it done. Know how to help your sister with something? All good, all good. We were talking about building and other things that I can't remember on the top of my head, but we were saying words. Oh, you took some Latin classes for fun, but not full university courses. That's good. I went to my local community college because I thought, you know, it's cheap and affordable there. I always say if you have the option, go to community college first. Save yourself and your parents a lot of money, first and foremost. And also, you get your like prerequisites out the way. Unless you went to like some type of high school that had like a running start program where you could go to high school and college at the same time. Because they had that for my school, but that was like 2 years after I graduated high school. So I couldn't do it. Plus I didn't really qualify back then to begin with. But it was something that was offered to people their junior year that they could do. So I did kind of like that option that people could go to school at the same time, graduate with their high school diploma, but also graduate with their college associate's degree at the same time. So it was kind of like a win-win scenario for juniors and seniors. And thank you so much. Also, Kelly, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Ooh, I forgot I can use debug. A debug fence. I have ideas. Oh, and another fun thing about debug that I learned. So in Hemford on Bagley, there is this lovely looking debug bench that we have. It's in the far lot where Thomas Watson and his family live. Like on the very end of that lot, there's like this bench. You click on it, you can travel to different, you can travel between worlds just by clicking on the bench. Like you're waiting for the bus at the bus stop. It's interactable. a lot of people don't know about it because it's very hard to find, but it's there, trust me. And I've been putting that bench in different parts of the save file and different worlds because it's like quick, easy, like travel here, travel there. It's like simple stuff that I enjoy. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Will this look right? I want to make sure I have ample amount of space for my cows and chickens. If it's all right there, I'm gonna have to put some type of like fence, like right here. That looks a little bit broken because it is broken. We had a mandatory Latin in high school for 6 years, and it was your personal nightmare, and I don't even remember any of the things I learned. That would be me. I never learned a foreign language in high school, thankfully enough. It was more of a suggestion. Like if I wanted to learn a foreign language, I could, but I was like, no me gusta, no habla español, no thank you. I said, back away, back away. So I decided to do choir instead, and that's what I did for like my entire year of high school. Because like I feel like you learn more languages during choir because you're singing different types of songs in different languages all the time, and so it seemed a lot easier. Plus, I love choir and I love the arts, so it's always been like my thing. I'm gonna have to reconfigure all this. I just realized. Ooh, not like that. Put it back. Sur la table? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I've kind of forgotten all of my Spanish that I learned from Duolingo, which is kind of sad because I worked really hard on it. And I now have forgotten what I learned. Oh well. I'll find another way to learn again. Let's see. Oh, that's a brick wall. I guess this is technically fine. I want to have some more flowers around here. That could be really nice to use. More of this like foliage of mushrooms. All this. There we go. Oh, on the table. Well. That must be what it is. Give me literally the worst language you can think of over a choir. I can't sing. Latin. Latin. No, it's that. EA has a cart limit. What? Since when? Apparently EA doesn't love money. That's weird. That's very weird. Somehow EA doesn't love money. That's not that does not sound like our EA. What's a car limit? Oh, cart limit. For EA, apparently you can only have up to like no more than 11 items in your cart. That's very weird. I have never heard of that. However, I never have bought that many things in Sims before. Oh, what's the backing of this? Oh, very nice. I want red. Thank you. Yeah, pretty much of that. Latin sounds like so complex and scary. And I'm like, I don't know what this means. I don't know how to read it, but I can try and sing it. However, I did practice a lot during choir when it comes to singing, so it's kind of like the same old, same old. You learn it, take time to practice the vowels, stuff like that. Ooh, it's not. Ooh, hello? Go back. Must be a mistake because they love they love money. That must be a mistake. But also, yeah, that could be. Maybe because of the sale. Still very weird. Might because of the sale. That could be true. Oh, you're using your cart to bookmark things? Oh, okay. Oh, your hubs took sign language instead? Oh, that's cool. My school never offered sign language, which is kind of sad. But one of my friends, has learned sign language before. So I kind of learn from him every once in a while. And his name is also Stephen, but with a V instead of a PH, like mine. But I haven't practiced in a while. Having Latin knowledge actually made Russian lessons easier, but you're a language nerd and each to their own. Well, I mean, that's very helpful because when you learn new languages, that can help you later in your life. To keep from losing money on sales. I've legit never witnessed the bulging shopping cart at the top of the screen. Oh yeah, neither have I. I added Better Build and Buy, and I was like, not today. Better Build and Buy has taken away that pulsating cart, and I thank Twisted Mexi for that because I didn't want it. Okay, let's put some. Oh no, put some of this over here. There we go. But this is starting to come along pretty well. I'm pretty proud. I need some type of arch. And I think it's from Cottage Living, but I can't remember what pack it is. Oh yeah, mandatory English, French, Latin, with the option to switch one of those. Oh, for Spanish after 10th grade. Weird to imagine not having to learn any foreign language in school. It was more, they always said it was like more of a suggestion. They never really forced us to it. Plus, I had no room in my schedule to begin with to add in a foreign language. So I was like, okay, that's fine. No need. I was like, is it raining outside? No. Where is the archway? Oh, here it is. Found it. You're upset you never had it? You're one of the lucky few. I know that some people had and some people didn't. So it was like a hit or miss. I'm gonna have to push this back some way, somehow. I might push this back. Hold on. I think I can fit this little gate here. Correction, it's a 10 item cap for the cart, not 11. It's gotta be because of the sale. Yeah, it feels like it has because it's a sale. It's only that only makes more sense. Maybe I should try it without the sale because it ends in a couple of days. Oh, and I think the 28th. Oh, this looks so pretty. Oh, I like this. This was like the best idea to do on stream. Building a little farm. So cute. I'm gonna put a bunch of like selling tables in that one little area where that fishing pond is at. So that way Sims can come by and like sell their like local produce. Well, that's gonna take a long time to do. Cause I have to individually place everything and my brain would hurt. Time to narrow down my selection. Good luck. May the odds forever be in your favor. I need an eraser tool. For those who can use mods, I don't know how anyone chooses to keep the cart. I don't know. I guess also too, I think they had taken it out where it doesn't like pulsate anymore. So it's like not in your face. Because I know before it was, and I think they had changed that. This looks very nice. EA took off the part where the cart. Okay, yeah, I was like, I think they did it, but I wasn't really for sure. Okay. I don't think I'm lucky. I just never saw the issue in it. Oh. Mood. I think I want to put some type of I was like, can cows eat grass? But they can, but we can't have that in The Sims 4. What did we get with Cottage Living? Because this is very Cottage Living focused. We're not adding in horses to this lot because it's too dang small. So instead, well, that's not gonna work there. I have the chickens, and I have. Well, I'll put some of these little buckets here just as general like decor reasons. Okay. Oh, French and German intro in 7th grade and Spanish intro in 8th grade. Oh, they were all optional once you got to high school. I highly recommend it for anyone who expected to go to college. Oh, see, that makes a lot more sense. Maybe that's why they didn't like heavily enforce it in my school. Cause it was like highly recommended, but like not or like a major like you should do this. That does make a lot more sense. Cause my guidance counselor was like, you should try this. Like, no, I'm good. I'll just stick with choir instead. And that's what I did. There we go. Also, Erica Wonton, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well in you, all well and swelly with you today, my friend. We're working on a little farm barn area here in the Bark Bark Meow world, aka Brindle Bay. I almost said Hemford and Bagley, but that's not even the right one. So in a way, Bark Bark Meow world is our new word of the day. You speak English and Canadian French? Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to speak like different types of French. Canadian French, all types of French, really. Because I found it always so unique. I just speak English and Simlish and gibberish. But mostly gibberish because my English is not that good. Because the words that come out of my mouth make no sense at all. I don't even know what I'm saying half of the time. I don't know what else I need. This will be blocking things, so I'll leave this the way it is. But I could have sworn cows could have something else. Well, milking station. I guess that's technically fine. We don't really need too much. I will, however, take this, use tool mod, and literally put it all the way over there. And then get this thing, put it all the way over here as well, for now. I personally see that the cart being there was a game. It was an in-game option for people who could buy DLC. Yeah, that was what it was for. Which I honestly didn't find it annoying. I just thought like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I think over here I'll put like a little bench. Trying to fill up all my space. In process of the cart, I installed a mod that makes the menu only show the game buttons and not the packs. Interesting. I feel like I've seen like a mod like that before, but I can't remember who made it. Also, Kitty, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well and swell with you. We're working on a little barn and also simultaneously doing kind of like a little building tutorial at the same time. So if you have any building questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability, but also show some examples too, if you would like some live building examples as well. But welcome in, good morning from Australia. And I'm glad you like the build, Erica Wonton. I actually was really happy that I did this build today because one, I'm working on the save file with my friend Daphne, so we're working on this together. And it's technically it's a college town in Brindle Bay set in the fall time. And we're adding a lot of old-timey builds, but historical builds at the same time to give it that college feel. Kind of think of it as like Gilmore Girls, but in The Sims. That's how I've been basically describing it to people. I love that show so much. It's one of my most favorite shows to watch. And the DLC is be downloaded. I was able to grab a few more stuff packs than I expected. Didn't have to pass up either game pack. Oh, good! Well, I hope you have a lot of fun with your lovely playing in The Sims today. Do you know what you're gonna do first? Oh, you had an Uber driver a couple times who spoke African dialect of French. He was speaking on the phone, or talking on the phone while he was in the car, and I was politely not paying attention. But after a good 15 minutes, I finally realized that I was hearing was French. Wow, because I only have ever been exposed to European and Canadian varieties of French. I know, like, I can kind of tell when people are speaking like a different language of like French or something like that, because I have friends who are from like Haiti and people who are from like Africa and stuff like that. So it's, I can kind of understand a little bit, but not like full on conversation. But it's so interesting though, like, of the differences of French. And you have an intermediate French skill, and hearing Canadian French makes me doubt if I know any French at all. Hey, that's okay. I know no French. So you are doing better than me. You're doing better than me. You're more skilled. I have a newbie skill of language learning. Home Chef Hustle and Crystal Creation on top of Kids Room Stuff and bowling. Ooh, good choices, good choices. I like that. Because Home Chef Hustle, great, good for money. Crystal Creation, good for money. I find every pack that we've gotten so far has been good for money making, and I'm very happy about that. Where is... No, not Parenthood. What's I'm gonna filter by all packs instead, because I want to get some kid stuff out here. There we go. Becca, welcome in. Becca loves games. I do too. I do love games as well. But welcome in everyone. Welcome in Raiders. How are you? How was your stream? What did you all get up to? Give us all the deets and the details. But if you are new to the stream, my name is Steven, pronouns he, him. I play a lot of The Sims here, mostly The Sims 4. I do dabble a lot into like The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, and I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley, and I love that game. And I do play Wildflowers and some like story choice games here and there every once in a while. But today we are working on a little farm here in The Sims 4 for a save file project that I'm working on with a friend. But welcome in. Oh, you were playing the 1.6 update? Oh my gosh. Did you see Concerned Ape, the man? Did you see? So apparently coming in 1.6.3 update, we can finally now access Clint's shop and Geode service while our tools are being updated or upgraded technically. He tweeted this out earlier today, like a couple hours ago. So finally, it's not, I don't know when it's coming out, but he says coming in the next update. So when we're upgrading our pickaxe or a hoe or a sword or whatever to the next level, we can still break our geoids and buy things. Bless the man, the myth, the legend. Iconic icon. I love Concerned Ape. I even went to his concert, the Stardew Valley concert. It was the best thing in the world. I love that concert so much. Also, Heart, for Elena, welcome in. It's good seeing you. Oh, Elena, but you changed your username. Well, welcome in either way. And Dre Trompons, welcome in. My TikToks are so funny. Really? Thank you. I don't really put a lot of effort in my own TikToks. I try my best to do as many as I can. I just like the reactions that I get from my own game are just insane because my Sims are Lulu and are just messy. So it's more like shocked than like, oh my gosh, look at this. But yeah, I found that out when I was watching Simsy's stream earlier today. She had somebody in her chat was mentioning it and she showed it on stream and I screamed because I'm like, wait, this is all I've ever wanted in my entire life because I hate waiting 2 days and I can't break my geoids. So Concerned Ape is no longer a concern to me. Oh, we're obsessed with the play in bed. Oh my god. Not that one. Oh my goodness. The play in, I swear that whole clip was insane because I never got to play with Hot Date growing up when I was a kid because that pack was raunchy in so many ways. It was not made for kids. Sims 1 was not made for kids at all. But I remember playing it for the first time, and I think this was around when I was like 21 or so, around the age. And I swear, I was like, what is this mess? I knew a lot of things about The Sims because I've been playing it for like so many years. And Sims 2, I know all those cutscenes, but Sims 1, wild. Didn't know there was woohoo. The only way I knew how to have a kid in The Sims 1 was kissing a lot. Literally, it's not a glitch, it's not a mod, it's an actual thing. If you kiss a lot in The Sims 1, you'll get a pop-up saying, do you want to have a baby? Yes or no. You say yes, a bassinet appears out of thin air. It's so weird. And I'm like, that's gross. So all my life, it was like, that's the most disgusting thing in the entire world. Who would want kids by kissing? Cooties, gross. Kids, gross. I don't want it. And then I was introduced to Sims 2, and I was like, oh, that makes more sense. Sims 2 really opens up your eyes to a lot of things. Sims 1, it makes you question a lot of things. It was wild. It was so wild. He truly knows what people want. I will say though, Concerned Ape is like amazing. He literally paused Haunted Chocolatier to give us another update for Stardew Valley. Like, he did not have to, but he did. And I'm okay with that. I have some more clips I need to post on TikTok though, because I have some driving TikToks that I need to post that are some of my best driving skills I've ever done in American Truck Simulator. Just saying. Oh, you're a huge simmer, and I have never ever streamed it, but it's your favorite game. I'm wearing the new Plumbop necklace. Isn't it so cool? I don't even have any of the Sims new merch that they put out, but I have the merch that they had launched because they had sent some to me recently when they had launched it back a couple months ago. Their merch is very nice, but what they need is a Yami-chan pillow or a Yami-chan plushie because Yami-chan is cool. I'm just saying, Yami-chan is cool. Give me the plushie or else. This is why Cooties was made a thing. I'm convinced, yes. The Sims 1 invented Cooties. Will Wright invented Cooties. Confirmed. Literally confirmed. The things we do in The Sims, let me tell you. I have to move all this stuff. Snowy Escape. He's like this big old giant mascot thing. You can find the costume, I think, in Create a Sim. It's one of the less creepy costumes we have. I mean, we have hamsters that we have with My First Pet stuff, you know, from the other packs as well. But Yami-chan's the less scary one that I prefer. The smile makes you happy and not scared for your life. At least for me, it doesn't. Not gonna lie, at the time, I didn't realize having kids in The Sims the thing until he had that happen. Oh wait, when your brother and you were younger, he had been binge playing such in The Sims 2 on your family PC. His Sims had a kid, and he was devastated when the baby/kid got taken away because he didn't pay enough attention to his needs. Oh no. You know, that happened to me in The Sims 1 at one point. I didn't know how to take care of kids in The Sims 1, and all I knew that my baby was crying constantly, and then the social worker came over and snatched my child away. And I'm like, what? It was very, very messy that day. I did not like that. And then I didn't play The Sims for like several months. This was back when I was like 4 or 5 years old, so I had no clue what I was doing. But it was very interesting though. Now I'm just like, oh well. On to the next child. Oh. Also, Mila, welcome on, and it's good seeing you today. I was like, what does that mean? But welcome in. We're just chit-chatting about life and stuff, about Sims, Yami-chan, how we need more Sims merch. No, the one Sims merch we actually desperately need, Funko Pops for the Sims. For every single townie, we need that. Also, Becca, if you need to lurk and do all your post-stream self-care stuff, feel free. Do what you need to do. I will keep your community safe and sound and less chaotic. All we're doing is just building today, so it's a very chilled stream, mostly for now. Unless something changes. But I'm glad you had a lot of fun with your Stardew save 1.6. Soon enough, we'll have more things to come for Stardew Valley. Yeah. But thank you so much. Yami-chan for president, I agree. Yes. Wholeheartedly agree on that, 100%, yes. Oh, we also need to add in our solar panels. We're very eco-friendly. We are a farmer who has solar panels literally everywhere. I swear everyone in my neighborhood and neighboring neighborhoods are adding solar panels on every side of their house. Someone has I think maybe 20 solar panels on their home alone. I'm like, how is your roof still alive? Because I believe these solar panels are heavy. Also, Yaribu, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well and swell with you. We are currently working on a farm right now here in the Bark Bark Meow world called Brindlin Bay. For a save file project that I'm working on with Dabney at the moment, one of my Twitch mods. And so far it's going pretty well. We almost have the entire world done. For the build part, we just have to make a bunch of the Sims, and I have to plop down all of Dabney's builds and then decorate the general environment because I can't stop decorating things with Tool Mod. I have a problem that I'm not willing to solve. No one can stop me. Welcome in. Yeah, I like the little truck as well. Even though it's not functional, I think it's kind of cool. But I'm excited to add the little cow and the little chickens. We got the rabbits home, and we also have the birds over here. So it's gonna make everything so much more exciting. Oh, you're using Better Build and Buy to fill the gaps until the holiday season when I can get the packs I passed up earlier on into playing? Hey, that's what I would do too. I've been trying to find some more Build and Buy CC as of lately, but I haven't found anything worthy to download. I don't use it that often in any of my builds that I post to the gallery, but for my personal households, it's so hard. Oh, you weren't interested in the family making in The Sims back then? I didn't even think of getting into it when I picked up The Sims 4 back in August. So you passed on packs growing together, totally stuff. Okay. So it wasn't fun when I actually started, trying to play your legacy save. That does make a lot of sense. I feel like a lot of people did definitely start playing The Sims 4 either this year or the past couple of years, especially when The Sims 4 became free. But I always get so scared, or I get sad, when people say they never played The Sims 2. And I'm like, what you mean you skipped The Sims 2 right and went straight into The Sims 3? I don't understand. Because I'm a Sims 2 stan through and through. And I'm like, how? How did you do that? That doesn't seem that doesn't seem cool. That doesn't seem right. It was the best era. And then people argue that the Sims 3 era was better than the Sims 2. I'm like, what? What you mean? What you talking about? We got solar panels on your house and you had them for 10 years almost at this point. None of your neighbors have them yet. Such a big power saver. That is true. My parents are thinking of getting solar panels at some point soon. But we gotta wait until we get our stuff fixed around the home. Because we had some property damage recently, and it was like, gotta change a few things. Gotta get stuff fixed. Okay, I think we're almost done with the general exterior. but I'm thinking of other things that I need to put around on the outside, but I don't know what. And it's fall. I mean, I guess I can put more planter boxes, I guess. But what am I missing? Oh, since we do have a dog, we can add in those training thingies. They're not too big, but they are useful at some point to have in the home. Did I place that right? Okay, I did. And then I will add in, not that, that looks very out of place. So does this one, so does that. So I'll leave that over there. And I'll just add, oh, the tires from Debug, that's right. Adds to the atmosphere, true. That is obvious, You know, Daphne, it would never hurt to always use Tool Mod. Give it a go. I have a lovely video that you can watch if you want to get into Tool Mod. You work really good on the terrain paint. I've missed a good old build farm in The Sims. Me too. Like, I really love terrain paint more than anything. Like, exterior design is more of my thing than interior design. Even though I do like mid-century modern and suburban things, I can never do them justice enough. Oh my gosh, a goat. Or a mini sheep. I'll get one mini sheep here. And then I will get a goat. There we go. So that way you have them on hand. And then what else do I feel like I need? Oh my gosh, there's so many debug things, lordy Lou. No. Oh, the big find I come across was the changing tables and waste bins. Oh yeah, they're coded into the base game, so there are CC changing tables that are base game compatible that can be used. Oh, that's good. Because I know that the changing table that we got with Growing Together, it was, well, yeah, was it Growing Together? I think it was. It was something... Oh, no. Yeah, it was Growing Together that we got changing tables, but we could not get the changing tables in base game. That was the one issue that people were like kind of upset about. But there are CC ones that are base game compatible now, which is nice. Because then everyone else can have them who are on a PC and Mac. No, I have not created a family for this build yet. I'm just kind of imagining that they're farmers who used to live in the Yeehaw world and wanted to come over to the Bark Bark Meow world for a change, and they own a little farmer's market on the side of this property. Because over here, that I did not know about, there's like a little pond over here, and I wanted to like spruce up this area to make it into a mini farmer's market where we have selling tables and then local like booths to buy produce and things from other people like Agnes and them. But not just yet. But I do plan on making the family at some point soon. The goat scream in The Sims is such a funny thing. I have yet to experience the goat scream. I only know the goat scream from I Knew You Were Trouble by Taylor Swift. That's the only one that I know. You got an adult juice? You got apple juice? No way! I love apple juice. I too love apple juice, Daphne. That sounds so cool. Yeah. Sure. Apple juice. What else would it be? Orange juice? No. No. Oh, this probably would have been a little bit better. I like the cottage one more. But that's cool though. There are recolors that CC creators have made, but there's a creator who did, I think, Sims 2 or 3 conversions to Sims 4. So you're using those from Growing Together. Oh, until Growing Together. But I still like using those every now and again for nurseries. I know that someone had done one too. I think Hey Harry and Felix Alexander, I think, made like a nursery type of thing. And I can't fully remember what it was actually even called. But I remember like downloading it one time and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. I love decorating nurseries now with my little sim family that I created, the O'Connor Legacy family. They're my little pride and joy. A little silo. Oh, you've witnessed goat screams IRL? Oh, there's a place your family and you vacationed to when you were younger and had goats. They yell for attention. Oh, that's not good. I'm always like concerned, like when they scream, like, are they okay? They're like, yeah, we're fine, but love me, choose me, pick me, or else I will scream. These don't even light up. See, the horse wrench lights would have been so perfect for this build, but they do not light up at all. That's okay. We got a little windmill, which is way too big for this build, or too big for the small build. Sounds like my cat. Not the adult juice on this fine, lovely Saturday. Wild. What else am I missing here? Feel like I'm missing something, but what it is? What is it? I guess the outside is pretty much done. Wow. Who would have thought? The smaller the lot, the better and faster I build. Will I get this build done today? No, because I'm ending early today in like 30 minutes. So, no, I will not. I love us some adult juice. I've never had adult juice before. I have apple juice and water. That's what I drink. Oh, another fun thing that I learned so long ago, if you did not know this, if you have like a secondary floor in The Sims 4 or a basement and you want to kind of figure out what the staircase looks like from like the next level, hold down your control key on your keyboard and then you can kind of figure out where the stairs will be like going to. So since I held it down, my staircase will be like right here and the landing's like right there. But it's like a helpful tip that I kind of learned, I think, from Simsy. And I was like, maybe I should do this more often, because sometimes I don't know what the staircase looks like from the second floor or like the basement from up above. So that's like another helpful tip that I was like, this is good. Going to keep using it. But still very nice. Yeah. Very helpful tip. I'm just saying. There we go. Oh, and another fun tip too as well. If you want to, like, let's say, you know how usually with The Sims by default you have like it goes by 1, but let's say for example you want to just have this wall like a stone or a wood or whatever, but not do the whole thing wrapped around. Just hold down your Alt button on your keyboard and it just is one side instead of the whole thing. So your Alt button gives you the option to just do one side and not all. Helpful tip. Also, Annabelle, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well and swell with you. Fun little things. I am making another build tutorial on YouTube because I had posted on my community tab recently a couple days ago, which was, I think, was yesterday, asking what video do you want to see next week. It was, I think, posting my college friends save file with Haley Dotson and Jaquan Stanford, or how I build houses in The Sims 4 in my version, or a tour of another save file neighborhood that I found for The Sims 2. And so far, the build tutorial is winning because people somehow love my builds and I don't know how. I need to actually build. I haven't built from scratch in like 2 months. It's so hard when you don't like build for a few months. At least for me, it has been, because I've been in like this builder's block for so long, not knowing what to build or how to build. And I always go back to the basics of like building small and then working my way up. And then I feel like I have like some method to my madness. So this will be the foyer area. This will be like a little dining room area, kitchen, living room, and then this is a bathroom over here. And then upstairs, this will be like another hallway bathroom. And it's going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. And there's my layout. The Alt plus for the wall and Shift for the whole thing. Yes. Alt does 1 for the wall and then Shift does the whole thing. Yes, you are correct. And the other pro tip that I've learned, that I've been trying to use a lot more often, I'm going to delete this trim and show you for an example. So let's say you want to have your trim. Like by default, it does the whole thing all around. But if you only want it on one side, just hold down your, oh my gosh, hold down your Shift key on your keyboard and it does one side instead of all around. So hold down Shift, just do one at a time. You want to do it that way. And I repeat, never, ever, 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 ever do auto window placement. Don't do it. Trust me, don't do it. Because when you do that, it will place the windows wherever the game thinks it wants to put. And sometimes it does it well, but sometimes it doesn't. Auto, it may look good, but it also may be very terrible. It has its pros, but it has a lot of cons. So I just place windows where I want. That's why I would never want auto roofing in The Sims. I'm gonna save my game again too. Oh, you have a bit of a headache, but trying to eat some dinner. Hopefully that will help help a bit. Well, hopefully your headache goes away soon. But I've been really good. I cannot complain too much. I've been very busy a lot lately. I submitted, hold on, sorry. Okay, missed nothing, good. But no, as of lately, I've been doing a lot of acting projects. And then I've also been doing a lot of trying to get back into YouTube again, because I've been not posting a lot, which I don't like not posting on YouTube. I somehow posted 20 videos at once of my podcast of season 1. That was a huge mistake on my part. Sorry about that in advance or past. But just podcast, YouTube, acting, sleeping more, and trying to focus a lot more on my mental health. But good things though. Good things. No, never auto anything, never. You had no idea what the auto window placement was even an option until last night. I mean, the auto window placement can be helpful at times, but don't get too comfortable. I say this was the kindness of my heart. However you build your house is how the auto window placement will place your windows. Same goes with auto roofing. Like The Sims 3 and The Sims 2 had it, but I was telling people however you built your house is how the roof is going to look. And the game back then was not that smart with roofing. I didn't like it that much. So be aware of what you do. Where am I? I don't know what door I want. But no, I'm very excited though for season 2 of my podcast. I've been editing all these episodes that I've recorded thus far with some of my guests that I've had so far. And I'm going to send them the episodes that they were in so they can kind of get an idea of what's going on. And then hopefully when they approve some things, I will have a chance to work on the video portion part of it all. And then hopefully schedule things and have a confirmed date on when season 2 will start. Because it's been about I think 3 years since the last season. it's a gamble. You might hit the jackpot, but probably not true. Oh, I love flavored water. Flavored water is the best type of water, in my humble opinion, because it's so good. Like Purpell, iconic. I love me some Purpell. So I will not place any windows here, but I'll place a window in the front. You always forget about the auto windows. I never use it though. It's pretty terrible. Yeah. I don't use the auto windows ever. I get scared. Because the way I build is so funky. And I don't trust the game enough to give me the windows that I want. Or place the windows where I want. I'm scared. The first time your sim unalives from fire, you can't trust the Sims game anymore. One fire too much, Sims. Never again. I can't trust you with my builds. And I can't trust you with my Sims. Too many fires. Too many fires. I could have sworn we had better doors. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, these are first wall height. Oh, another thing that I've learned. I get a lot of tips from Simsy from this because I can only build one way. But something I've learned is if you want to use a secondary like wall height door, but not have like that secondary wall height, sometimes what I've learned from Simsy is that you use a secondary wall or door of, let's say, for example, like this door right here from Discovery University. And then she goes back down to the short wall height and the door is still usable, which is still, it's very nice. It may cut to the second floor, but that's fine. But you still have access to those doors and windows. Super helpful. Super, super helpful, I will say. What windows? All windows. All windows are not good to use for auto window placement. Also, Kate Brassic, long time no see. How are you doing today? Hey, hey. If you ever do a wheel spin the wheel build, you should put auto window place. Wait, auto place windows on it? I should. Oh. Well, my stair got deleted. That's fun. Put that back. Thank you, game. But I should do that. I want to definitely do like the wheel controls my build, which will be a good and bad thing on so many levels, but I'm here for it. I love chaos. I love a good chaos wheel spin. I would want to do that during our next legacy challenge that we do, where each day we spin a wheel. Or I guess like each time we stream that legacy, we spin the wheel. Or I don't know. Let's put it out there. So this is the dining room. This part is the kitchen and living room. But welcome in, friends. If you are popping in right now and you don't know what we're doing, we are currently, you are all sitting in an ad if you have an ad. But if you don't have ads, oh my gosh, it's so cute. We are currently working on a little farmer's market area here in the Bark Bark Meow world called Brindlin Bay for a save file project that I'm working on with my good friend Dabney. And so far, things are looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. I don't think I've ever built anything this quick in my entire life. And I don't think I'll get any faster after this build. But I do be trying. Oh, the sparkling ones, the sparkling ice. Those are very good. I just got a commercial, or I get constant commercials about those drinks. And I was like thinking, do they have new flavors or like what's new? You always forget about the auto windows exist, so I feel like it says enough about how bad the feature is, you know. I would like for them to take it away. but then also keep it for people who like it at the same time. I will say building has gotten tremendously a lot easier in The Sims 4. However, I do miss my good old-fashioned constrained floor elevation. That constrained floor elevation was my ride or die. It was complicated. It was messy. But it sure enough got the job done. If I wanted to have multiple floors, I could have that. Does anyone remember constrained floor elevation from The Sims 2 and 3? I think you all can agree if you've ever used that feature. It was crazy, it was messy, but it got the job done if you wanted to have like this weird feature, but it was like half of the wall height. That's what I really miss. It was complicated to use because the walls were janky as ever, but oof, I miss me some constrained floor elevation. I did it all the time when I wanted to have like a garage on the side of my Sim's house. Like every chance I got, I would always do constrained floor elevation so I could have a garage on the side of my Sim's home. Because you couldn't have a flat, you know, room next to a foundation in either game because it wouldn't work properly. So you would have to like do that cheat to make it work. Took some workarounds here and there, but it worked. The wallpaper looked a little bit funky, but it worked. And that's all that matters. Princess Cordelia's peasant stairs. Wait, Princess Cordelia peasant stairs? After the Great Sloth invasion, Princess Cordelia was forced to flee her palace with a few belongings, take refuge in the country. One of the first places she settled in was Hemford-on-Bagley. She spent lots of time enjoying the countryside and simpler way of life. One such novel experience of her was the concept of going up and down the stairs. In her palace, her family prided themselves on efficiency, so she always had a stair butler who carried her up and down the stairs. Since she had to fire all her staff during the Great Sloth invasion, unfortunately, the stair butler could not join her in Hemford-on-Bagley. On the bright side, she experienced climbing this very set of stairs for the first time. She referred to them as peasant stairs and wrote about them in her diary. There's a first time for everything, and if you're in the market for a good stair butler, she's wait, hers is still looking for work. I'm dead. not the peasant stairs and a stair butler. Princess Cordelia was fancy. The lore. I will say the descriptions for all the objects are so funny. The things you find. That's the most hilarious thing. I love Princess Cordelia. We need her back. Also, Lady, welcome in, or Lady Cheetown, welcome in. We are currently, we're building a nice little farm in we're building a farm in Brindleland Bay for a save file project right now. And I just read a very interesting description about Princess Cordelia. What a time. What a time. What did I ask? Oh, I have no clue what I asked Dabney like 5 seconds ago. I don't remember anything. I got distracted from reading descriptions. Oh wait, now that we have our floor plan, we can do our windows. Lurky turkey time. All the DLC is finished downloading. All good, Kate. Enjoy your lurky glue. Have fun. Oh, the chair from high school years is the best. I agree. I wonder if anyone has ever rated all of the descriptions on how funny they are. They probably have. Someone probably has, but like who? Really gonna start reading the build and buy descriptions more? Do it. It adds like to the funny of of building. Like Princess Cordelia has a lot of different objects with very interesting descriptions. Laundry Day stuff has very interesting descriptions. The Wicker Whims. Yeah. The Wicker Whims basket. And I was like, hold on. That's not correct. That can't be Wicked Whims. But instead of wicker, a wicker basket. Sims team is a little bit cutting the line. Oh, you heard? But I hope you're doing good though overall as well. Here, sparkling water is a huge thing in general, so we don't really have a lot of brands like LaCroix. Ooh. I'm not a big fan of LaCroix drinks. They're quite nasty. Yuck. You drank too much bubbly? Oh no. Be careful. Be careful, my friend. Ooh, not there. One here. One there. And sometimes when the windows just don't line up on the first floor to the second floor, I just add in a bunch of plants, to be honest. When in doubt, add a plant. That's my main motto. When in doubt, add a plant. No harm, no foul in that direction. This needs another window, but at the same time it doesn't, because it's in a very awkward place. So I'm gonna add a plant to cover it up. I'm a psycho, like, oh, and the certain LaCroix. And like the certain LaCroix, interesting. I think like it's like carbonated water and it just tastes funny to me. Then I'm like, what is this contraption? I don't understand. It tastes nasty. See? Perfect. Writing descriptions of build items sounds like a really cool video idea. It does. That would take forever to do, but so much fun. I've always wanted to do another like video idea. Steffo Sims did this so long ago. And I was like doing it for a while, but then I just got weird trying to do it. Of playing The Sims 4, or no, 100 Days in The Sims 4. Because if you all remember that trend back in the day, usually for like Minecrafters, and I guess also Stardew Valley too, people would spend 100 days in Minecraft to see what they could do, but also Stardew Valley. And I think the Nerve Violet did it in Wildflowers. Steffo Sims did it in The Sims 4. And I'm like, Sims 4 sounds very hard because time stops when like you're building, of course. But then I kind of want to try it out and see what I could possibly do. Because it sounds like a very interesting concept. Apparently you're in Garrett's game. Oh? Is Garrett playing Sims today? Yeah, all good. Enjoy your lurky loo, my friend. But I can't stay quiet about your LaCroix comment. How you do not like it? Yeah. It's just that. I think I also probably had a bad batch too. Maybe I'll give it another go. Just to try. Just to try. The lemon or the lime? I think I just had whatever the regular one was. Wait, what? He's playing Katzin? What is that? Sparkling water. SodaStream is your best friend. I think I don't drink a lot of soda. I guess also I've been out of touch with drinking it. Like I had an orange soda the other day. Somehow my head was hurting a lot more than usual. And I'm like, I don't know if I like this anymore. But I cannot stop drinking ginger ale. I've always been like a Sprite boy. I love me some Sprite. I love me some ginger ale. Grape soda doesn't do it for me anymore. Not like it used to. It's not bad. Not my all-time favorite, I will say. Where is... Oh, here it is. You had to quit soda, so now I only drink it once a week. And you drink sparkling water instead. Yeah. I gotta stay away from soda because I have braces and all. I don't want to like have too many issues and have my orthodontist yell at me. So I try to stay away from it as much as possible. However, I do tend to brush my teeth 10 times a day. So it's like not too bad. Oh. Oh, you did. Oh. Oh, it's literal cats. Oh. Oh. The little cats. Hello, Shella Shellington III. Welcome in. We were talking about you earlier in the stream, how you have a shell challenge. But how was Stardew Valley? Give me the updates. Give me the updates. I love that game. I love me a good Concerned Ape. The man, the myth, the legend, the iconic icon of the century. Wonderful, talented, gifted. But welcome in, friends. If y'all are new, my name is Steven, pronouns he, him. I play a lot of The Sims here. And today we are making a little farm in the Bark Bark Meow world called Brundlin Bay for a save file project that I'm working on. But welcome in. Happy to see you. Hopefully you had a fun time in your Stardew stream. For people that came with Shella, I would love some updates. Also, speaking of updates for Stardew, did you all hear that Concerned Ape finally is making another update, 1.6.3, when you go to Clint's shop, while you are upgrading your tools, you can still buy things and break geoids. We don't know when we're going to get that update, but he confirmed it. It's actually happening. It's actually happening because I don't like waiting 2 days just to get a tool, but I have like 14 geoids to break. So it's happening. Bark Bark Meow World. It's valid. But welcome on in though, everyone. We were just working on a little build. We're almost done with it, kind of, not really. We've just been working mainly on the exterior and the floor plan. But it's happy to see you. But I'm stoked though. We're gonna be playing Stardew again next week on Tuesday. And then again, more in my personal save file because I am heavily addicted to that game. But we also have a pronoun check in the chat, by the way, friends. Feel free to share your pronouns in the chat if you would like to. And Rebecca, welcome in. Oh, you didn't know I was live? Oh. Did Twitch not put out a notification? Twitch be glitchy. Not good. You forgot so often to crash your geoids before I upgrade my tool. That's something I've learned pretty early on. If I have like 14 geoids, I'm gonna break them all at once and then upgrade my tools because it takes forever. So now that we can, like, one of these days when we get that update, we no longer have to wait. Boom. But we love that. Has anyone did anyone go to the Stardew Valley concert by any chance? Because I did, and I had an absolute blast. But thank you for letting me know your pronouns, friends. I do greatly appreciate that, as of always. If you're new, I mean, you probably can already tell I'm all over the place in every single stream. I am what you call an ADHD boy on steroids. I'm a hot mess express. Nothing is ever the same. It's always different. I'm also a Pisces, so we're unpredictable. You never know what you're gonna get from me. You just know you're gonna get a personality. And that's all I can say about that. A personality. Can't tell you what type, but just personality. But we've just been talking about, you know, what's been going on in The Sims, Stardew stuff, our personal day, like what we've been doing these past couple of days, what we're gonna eat for food, for like dinner, lunch, plans for the spring break, holiday weekend. Good vibes, good vibes. Ooh, that is too tall. You are not a tall boy, you're a short boy. Also, wait, what? Is an ad playing? Wait a minute, hold on. Did an ad just play? Also, Dabney, that cat game looks very cute, by the way. That's weird. Anyway. No ad for you. Which is being weird then. I don't know what happened. I did not say put that there. Game, no, game. Thank you. Your daughter's a Gemini, so a Pisces is no biggie. You know, I have come across several Pisces and we get along pretty well. So I'm like, you know, hey, Pisces are the best in my humble opinion. I may be biased, but we are quite the best zodiac sign, just saying. Just saying. Another thing too, I'm on cat TikTok and I think I came across of a Virgo orange cat. And I think the cat's name is Mango. And I don't think I've ever laughed more in my life. There's two different types. There's an evil mango and there's a more wholesome mango cat who's orange. Also, Moose, welcome on in. It's good seeing you today. Hope all is well and swell. Yeah, the bot is be twitching. Oh well, what can you really do? What can you really do? But so far, this is what we've all been working on today. To give you a bit of an idea, me and my friend Daphne are making a save file together here in Brindleland Bay. We're turning this world into a college town set in the fall time. Think of Gilmore Girls, but in The Sims. But without Rory Gilmore's relationships with all of them. Because they're all awful. Besides Jesse, because he makes more sense. Dean, awful. Logan, cuckoo banana crazy. But was there. But did not need to be there. But yeah, so. Oh, I'm a Pisces married to a Gemini. Oh my. The chaos. I feel like there's so many cool zodiac signs. And a question, what is everyone's zodiac sign? I would love to know. I will say though, Pisces and Leos should not be friends. However, I am friends with several Leos. You may know a few of them, Simsy and Shella. And somehow we're friends? Interesting. I'm gonna delete you. I don't think I need this anymore. Nope. Here we go. Cancer zodiac sign. Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Leo. Interesting. NC Stone. Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius, Aries. You know who also is a Virgo? Jenna Marbles. I love Jenna Marbles. She's pretty cool. She's coolio in my book. I think I might, I don't know. I'm gonna do some more terrain paint. Friends? Question mark? Air quotes. Friends? August 7th, Leo. Dating an August 7th, Leo. A match made in heaven. Let me tell you. Gemini, Leo, Capricorn, Leo. But I'm most non-Leo. Okay. That makes sense. Virgo, Aries. Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn. Aquarius, Sun, Libra, Moon, Leo, Rising. Wow. You're a double... No. Aquarius, Sun, Libra, Moon, Leo, Rising. Okay, I was like, wait. Double Leo? No. I need to figure out what my other signs are because I have no clue. Some people say I have a little bit of Aquarius, a little bit of Taurus. I'm like, I don't know. I just know me. Scorpio with a lot of Sagittarius plants. Leo. Oh, you and him are exactly 2 years apart. Same hospital and everything. That's kind of funny. I'm like, it's like what day were you born? August 7th. What hospital? This hospital. What day? This day. Like, wait a minute. Are you my twin? No. That's kind of cool. Oh wow. Reminds you of how my longest lasting relationship, your ex shared a birthday with your grandma. Interesting. I mean, I was born February 22nd. Your sister was born on the same day, 90s apart. They're Virgos. Virgos are wow. Virgos are a lot, but they bring very good energy. You don't know what you'll get from a Virgo, but you know you'll get something. But beware, they will unleash on you like white on rice. Literally. White on rice. Your husband and you are 2 days apart. Oh my gosh. My mom and my dad are 2 years apart. My mom was born in August 2026, and then my dad was born November 25th. But 1960 and then 1962. My dad was born in 60, my mom was born in 62. So 2 years apart. Same with my grandparents. Quite interesting, like wow. And here I am, not an only child, but I consider myself an only child. 0625, your great grandmother was born on the same day, exactly 100 years before you. You know, I always saw it like I'm like the reincarnated of my grandmother, because I love interior design and I love cooking, and so did my grandmother. Would you say that you're the reincarnated of your great grandmother, since it was like 100 years apart? Do you have like the same like interests and values? Interesting. You go to a school with a girl who was born on the exact same time, the same hospital. My gosh. It's like when you find out that information, it's so interesting. Of like, we had the same birthday at the same time, the same year, same hospital, and we lived in the same town our entire lives. It's so interesting. Virgos do love to are definitely critiques. Go Gen X. I'm a millennial, but I'm also a Gen Z. Like I was born in 1996, so it's like I was on the cusp. So I'm a little bit of both. I can understand the Gen Z lingo, but I was in that era of like the prime. So I know some stuff, but I don't know everything. I feel like I was in the good era. Yeah. You consider yourself the only child. Your brother was 33 when you were born. Your mom was you very late in life. Same. Your mother says you and her are very similar. I think that's pretty cool though. On here, this will be kids' room, and this will be the parents' room. There's that good old-fashioned Yeehaw wallpaper that I like. Looks good. It's giving Switch That Birth. Oh my gosh. I love that show, which I need to finish at some point. It's been years since I've seen it. You consider yourself the only child. Oh, I read that one already. Me talking about astrology like I know or exactly believe anything about it. I know nothing about astrology, but I find it so fascinating. Just learning, you know? It's like, wow, I did not know this. Tell me more. Zillennial is a real thing. It is. I am a Zillennial, and I will die on a hill. I will defend my Zillennial energy. Yo, yo, yee, yee. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay, nay. Now watch me whip. Whip. Now watch me nay, nay. What me do? Anyway, I was a part of that era. But whatever happened to the whipping nay, nay guy, huh? Yeah. Oh, your birthday's coming this Saturday? Oh, well, happy early birthday. My favorite millennial. Like, I remember the days of like YouTube Rewind, the best thing ever to look forward to at the end of the year. But now they don't do it anymore. Sad. But like that era was just so good. It was good. Very good. Oh, legal trouble. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's a lot of windows. Oh well. His era was great either way. He will be missed. Maybe. Depending on what happened. Legal wise. That's a big window. Witness of Vine and YouTube memes. Oh yes, even like Vine in its prime, and then Musically happened, and then TikTok happened. Ooh, that was I miss Vine so much. Vine was a good year. We had like the good people, Thomas Sanders, Liza Koshy, and that's it. The other ones were not so kind. Ask your mom was adopted, nothing like siblings. Okay, starting people, apparently it's possible to open mystery boxes and get 2 mystery boxes out of it. Really? Okay, that I did not know. I usually get 3 mystery boxes and then get like tents in them, which is very helpful for the Skull Caverns. But that's nice. Concerned Ape did not play around in this update. I'm quite happy about that. This is why we love Miss Concerned Ape. Mirror. I remember the day of Vine. Do y'all remember Free Shavakadu? Free Shavakadu. A good time. The best time. Free Shavakadu. Get your Del Tacos. We also had It's Wednesday, my dudes. I remember the whole era of like that time. I was at VidCon so many years ago, I think 2016. And I was at VidCon with my friends and I'm thinking, who is yelling? I look over, I'm like, oh, the Spider-Man guy who says, it's Wednesdays, my dude. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Liza was so cool. Now she's like doing all this acting stuff. Love her. Road work ahead. I sure hope so. Okay, I want to do... Well, I'm going to put shoes here. Hurricane Tortilla. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But I know that Vine. I know that Vine exactly because we have a child named Chicken Strip in our 100 baby challenge. Whenever I see people with white vans, I repeat the Vine. Yes. There was another one. Was the LeBron James one Vine? Yeah, that was Vine. LeBron James or LeBron James. Okay, that was Vine. Okay, I figured. And there was another one too. I can't remember. I'm not gonna repeat the words, but you know, I've got the power of God and anime on my side. It's the first word I'm not gonna say because it's very like not good, but I know exactly like I think it was I have the God and anime on my side. It was so funny. And the basketball kid, whatever happened to him? What am I looking for? Oh, a poster. 22. Man, Vine just had some good stuff. I remember a long time ago, you could still watch the Vines on their website and then they took them down. And I was like, oh, now it's all gone. Give me my Vine back. Ah, I just almost dropped my croissant. You like turtles? Was that a Vine? I don't remember that Vine. Oh, we got to put up our little diplomas. This is high school. Where's the college diplomas? High school, university. Look at all those chickens. Oh, and the other one about I'm in my mom's car, vroom vroom, get out me car. Oh. I'm in my mom's car. Get out me car. Those were the good old days. The good old days of life. We'll get this one and then we'll get this one right here. I'm gonna rotate these, put them here. Here. Okay, rude. And they were roommates. Wasn't that Thomas Thomas Sanders. Yeah, and they were roommates. And did you all know Anthony Padilla? I think that's what his last name is. Did you all know two bros chilling in the hot tub, but they're 5 peep because they're not gay? I'm like, what? So a lot of people did not know about the hot tub one, about that was his voice, but it was. It was wild. Oh, what a time. And then Musically became a thing. Baby Ariel and all the peeps. And then we end up having TikTok. I think the one thing about TikTok that I really love was the Corn Kid. It's like, I like Corn. Iconic. Love him to death. Because I found him on YouTube again. The Recess Therapy, that guy is hilarious. And then, what was the other one? Mason the Yodel Kid. Surprisingly, he's making new music, and it's really good. The comment section is not very nice, but his music's actually really good. I don't listen to it all the time, but he's coming up with new music and it's getting good. Of course, his voice changed, but like, wild. It's got juice. Oh man. Do you remember when they add Baby Ariel into The Sims? I do. I got to meet Baby Ariel in person, actually, because she was a Sims ambassador, and she's like still in The Sims, of course, like with Millie Bobby Brown and them peeps. But I got to meet Baby Ariel in person at Sims Camp. It was around when Get Famous came out, and it was in London, of all places. I thought it would have been in Hollywood, but no. But that's where she was, which I think her brother and her mom, and then a few other TikTokers and stuff like that. There were two TikTok wasn't a thing back then. It was two YouTube twins. It wasn't the Dolan twins. It wasn't the Merrill twins. Wait, I think the Merrill twins were there. The Dolan brothers were not there, but it was another twin YouTuber. Twin YouTubers were there. I think one name was Alex, I think. I can't remember. They're no longer a thing anymore, at least not on my little subscription feed. No, not Brooklyn and Bailey. They were two guys, and I'm like, I don't remember their names. But they have very like surfer boy hair. And that's all I can describe. You love Recess Therapy? Isn't it so cool? I love Miles in Recess Therapy. He's so funny, very relatable. Makes a lot of sense and no sense at the same time, but makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they were identical twins. Oh, he really hit puberty, but I agree. I think the snippet I heard of the song, yes. His voice is very deep. I'm gonna say like 17 YouTube twins. What were their names? No. Not Nikki and Gabby. What were their names? If I see their face, I know what they're looking. I think the Stoke twins were there. No, I don't know what their names are. I can't really fully remember what they even look like. But they were there, and they did not know The Sims at all. And I'm like, why are you here? No, not Jedward. No. It might have been the Stoke twins, but I think they were somebody else. I can't fully remember their name, though. I think one of their names was Alex. Maybe Ariel being in The Sims is still shocking me despite playing The Sims 4 since launch. It's kind of cool though, like they have them in there. She's now like acting and singing. She was in Zombies 2 and I think also 3. I'm pretty sure. Millie Bobby Brown is an ambassador in The Sims. I don't know who I would want to be another Sims ambassador. Not entirely sure. But I've got hopes. Who will be the next artist to have their songs in Simlish? Doja Cat? Megan Thee Stallion? Beyonce? Not Tori Kelly. Tori Kelly already has one from Get Famous. But maybe Taylor Swift? Not Lisa and Lena. No, not them. It might have been the Stoke Twins then. All I know, those celebrities did not know how to play The Sims. But oh well. They were there. Martez twins? Martine. I did not spell that right. Also, for pronoun check in the chat, by the way, friends. Feel free to share your pronouns in the chat if you would like to. No. But that's a close second. Oh my gosh, if I could find them. And they were very huge, too. But they were in that era. That's all I gotta say. They were in that era of the Martinez twins. This is like 2010 YouTube, 2011. No, it was like, no, 2013, 2014 era of YouTube. I think this is all I need to add. Oh, photo frames. And then I'm going to probably go ahead and end stream soon with a clip. So it could be in that era. It's like the Stoke Twins era and then the Martinez twin era. They both had brown hair. They were both guys. 1999, my gosh. Fame, very popular. My gosh. And they were mainly YouTubers. Not the Dolan twins, no. You feel like Doja Cat would do it? I think so. And what's so funny, randomly, I saw Doja Cat streaming on Twitch, playing Fortnite. I'm like, who is this person I'm following? I look at it, it's Doja Cat. I guess having celebrities seems scary because they turn out to be icky people. True. However, Baby Ariel and Millie Bobby Brown have not been icky, and that's very nice and comforting to know that they have not been icky. No scandals or anything. All I know, the Datia, the beta. I love Millie Bobby Brown's memes. Ooh, Demi Lovato would be very cool to have in The Sims. Like a song or two. Be kind of fun. Taylor Swift Sims version, but which song though? Lewis twins? Ooh. No. No, not them. No, not them. Yeah, I don't think it was them either. I have photos somewhere, but I can't remember where they are located. All I know, that time was very, very fun because that's where 8-Bit Dylan and his husband got married, or like he proposed. He proposed to his now husband, that was very cool. Like a whole proposal and everything was just nice. I think I still have the photo from way back then. It was like 2018, I think. Cruel Summer. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that is not my Instagram. Who? The Dobre twin? Why does that sound familiar? Oh, no. Not them. I would have remembered them. No, not them. The internet influencer twins were all able to name. I'm like, I don't even know half of these. I'm like, who are they? But it's quite surprising. I wish I knew exactly. Let me see. Famous twin YouTubers. While we wait for the clip of the day. Oh my gosh. I wish Google would tell me. Because like, they're very Pacific, but it's like, I don't know. My homework for tonight. I will report back tomorrow, like next stream, which is next week on Monday, of the twins, because I'm gonna lose my mind if I don't figure this out Like, you probably all know who they are, but I just can't figure out what their name is because I'm not describing them correctly. Because it was 2010. They made a post about it too. If I can find it, I will find it. And I'll post it somewhere or mention it in a chat later. Oh well. That'll be for another time, for another day. No, I don't think so. The Harry's twins? There's so many YouTubers I did not even know that were twins. Tells you much about my YouTube journey. No, not those two. Those people seem very kind. No, not those. But they were in that era. Oh well. I'll figure it out at some point. But I appreciate you all helping and giving me names, because I was like, wait, maybe, possibly. But no. Oh, and I found the photo. So this was the photo that we had taken at Sims Camp. Now I must know, I know. Also, Sugarbutt, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. I hope all is well and swell with you. But this was the Sims Camp back in 2018. And this was like the Get Famous around that time. But it was Simsy, Iron Seagull, Angie, Stepho Sims, English Simmer, Eliandra, Evelyn Sims, me, the Sims community, Vixella, Holly Beebe, who now works for The Sims, and then of course Rowan. I'm not sure who that is back there. I can't remember. But we had and my friend Nicole. So we had a lot of good friends here around that time. It was so cool. Fun times. I really do miss those Sims Camp because it was so much fun being amongst other Simmers, but also amongst people who do what we do every day, but they don't make them anymore. And I'm like, Sims team, bring them back. I swear. It was the most fun but chaotic time because we were there for like, of course, working on like early access content for the new pack that was coming out soon. And so we were always like constantly like recording content, videos, screenshots, articles, stuff like that, and interviewing people. But it was very fun. I don't know. It was a very fun time. But either way though, friends, I'm gonna go and do the clip of the day, and I wish I could have snoozed that ad, but I could not. I snooze them too often. Me 18. No. Sims 4 2018. I'm gonna find it. Oh well. Either way, friends, we have a lovely clip of the day though to share with you all. It's from Among Us from 10 months ago when there was 2 Simsies on the loose. Sims Camp seems so much fun. I don't understand why it's not a thing anymore. Yeah, the panini, the pastrami, all the things, which is kind of sad. But time be timing. The last Sims Camp we technically had was around when EA Play 2019 for the Island Living expansion pack. Or no, was it for Island Living? I think it was. Yeah, it was for Island Living. And that was also around the time when they were launching Realm of Magic and the Mosquito pack, and then one other pack. All I know, it was very funny because we were all like, magic! And then when they went from that to Mosquito, silence, crickets, nothing. It was very funny back then. very funny. But you know, time be timing. I used to read articles about the Sims 2 Sims camps on Snooty Sims back in the day. They were the most entertaining things I always enjoyed looking at. I know they had Sims Camp during the Sims 3 days and kind of around when the Sims 4 first launched. Like looking back at those videos and listening to said podcast episodes they did back then was very nice and comforting. Oh, it's 2 a.m. All good, Cohen. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you next time. Thank you for being here. The funny thing is that the people really actually like the stuff pack now. Yeah. I think at the time we were like, what is that? Why Mosquito? that brand is crazy expensive. And like, no. But yeah, wasn't it around that time when we had they announced, oh no, I know what it was. Island Living got leaked. That's what it was. I remember specifically because we were all in this big conference room. And it was like, I think a row of people. It was like me, Joven from the Sims community, Simsy, and a couple other people were there. And I remember immediately Joven pulled us a laptop and was like, Island Living has now been leaked. And we're like, what? We all saw screenshots. We all saw everything was funny. And then moments later, the big announcement to the world, they were like, Island Living, mermaids, woo! And then it was a Realm of Magic, and then Mosquito, silence, crickets. That was very insane, because he literally whipped out his laptop. Island Living was leaked. Crazy. But now everyone loves Mosquito because the tripod, the camera, the windows, wonderful. What a wonderful time. But I will say though, if you ever want to meet a simmer anywhere in the wild, usually it's TwitchCon or TwitchCon. I feel like you'll meet a lot of simmers at TwitchCon every year. Either it's in the US or in the EU. But a lot of all my friends and I go to TwitchCon every year. I went last year for my first time, and I'm going again this year to San Diego. However, the one in the EO is in the Netherlands, Rotterdam. I'm not going to that because that's crazy expensive, but I'm excited either way for all the fun activities, for all the good friends. But anyway, with all that rambling out the way and such like that, it is now time for the clip of the day that I would like to share with you all. And the lovely clip is Among Us. Yay. Hold on. Okay, good. Gotta make sure I always have to tap unmuted, as always. Hello, Emrys? What?
Holy shit! I've never seen anything better in my life. I'll have to be honest with you.
That was a funny day.
Well, I was trying to say, Daniel, thank you for the $150 donation to say, dude.
Who was the imposter? Simsy on Simsy violence happens every time. Everything at this point. Who was the imposter? I can't remember really. Oh, it was Momo. That's what it was. Momo was the imposter. It's a funny game that we play every month, and every time we play, something always chaotic happens. It just gets more crazier and crazier and crazier, but the good clips always come out of it, and it's always good content, baby content. Pretty basic, unfiltered. You can't talk to your husband into letting you drive to Toronto overnight. I don't think I can get over. Oh, I can't go to a weekend-long convention in another country. I don't think I could do it either. I would not know what to do, where to go, who to talk to. I'd be very scared if I went to a convention in another country, because I don't know. But luckily I have friends in different places, but it's like still the unknown, like what's happening. Not yet, but the plan is that we might not do anything this month for Among Us, because we are thinking they might announce a April Fool's update for Among Us like they did last year for the little horse mode. But it seems to me that April 1st is winning in our poll that we have in our Discord. Yeah. You have this game on PS5. It's fun. It is a very fun game when you play with friends. It's very chaotic, but it's the best game ever. It's the unhingedness of like what could possibly happen now that we have hide and seek. And when we played last time, we used a mod, which made it even more funnier because the unpredictability. But either who, as always, friends, it's been always fun. It's been very, very real hanging out with you all as per usual. But I would like to go on a bit of a raidy raid and send you all some love over to a new streamer to hang out in. And I would like to go over to my good friend Soph, who is currently playing Cult of the Lamb, which is very interesting. We love Cult of the Lamb over here. Well, Momo does. I've never played it. I've seen Momo play it, but I've never seen Soph play it. Soph is doing a 12-hour stream where new to me games marathon. So I assume 11 hours of streaming, every hour has been a new game, which is very interesting. But hey, it's always good. I'm excited to see what we do next time for the next stream. I will update you all in Discord and hopefully update you all here on Twitch of my schedule so you know what's going to be happening. But with all that being said, I bid you all adieu. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. If you came from a raid or you just came out of random from the like different places, I appreciate the company as per usual. Oh, you started playing it on Thursday or something, and it's really... Oh, you're almost done with it? Oh. I feel like I should play it, because it looks really, really cool. I love the cuteness chaos of that game. And Twitch chat can actually get involved with that game, which makes it even more fun. So I'll have to put that on my wish list at some point soon to see what's what. But I will see you all next time, though. Have fun. Stay safe. Be you, be true. Get some good rest. Sleep well. Eat good food. And drink your water. Goodbye. do.